Alright guys, we are live. That was 2 songs from my upcoming album. Album is called The Lion and the Rat. The 2 songs were called Innocent Love. That was the last song that played, and then the first one was called Heart of a Warrior, which I have released on this channel before, but it's been reimagined. Okay. Same lyrics. Alright, so we are getting back into our Portugal game. And, last time we had some struggles with our economy. Guys, my problem with this game is that I suck at it. So, but we are going to try and fix that, alright? So, we have a government by the rural folk and the intelligentsia. This is the most legitimate government that I could get with the intelligentsia in it. And in fact, it's the most legitimate government I can actually form, period. We're trying to pass cultural exclusion because now that we actually have a lot of the laws that we want, not all of them, but a lot of them, we're trying to go with cultural exclusion because the ultimate end goal, one of the goal laws of this playthrough is multiculturalism. But I was looking at it, and it requires you to actually get a leader with that kind of ideology. And so we can't get it at the moment. And in addition, oh, Dizzy is online. He's playing Black Myth Wukong. Thought about maybe playing that for my channel, but I don't know. I just don't know. So we are currently researching baking powder. That's going to be a good one. Corporate charters is next, and we want some companies. Ah, yes, and we are also finally making money after a very long stream last time of hemorrhaging money. Hemorrhaging money with very high taxes. I don't know if we went very high, but we went high at least. And we had all these consumption taxes, super low wages, and still losing money. And now we're actually able to construct things and make some money at the same time. Now, one of the things that made a huge difference in that is the paper mills. Once we actually started producing a lot more of our paper... Oh, this sucks. Once we actually started producing a lot more of the paper by ourselves, then that helped us not have to spend so much money. Alright. So we unlocked baking powder. We're going to produce more groceries at the cost of more grain and more sugar, which we can do. Which means grain is going to be a lot more short now. Alright. So we are using the soil enriching farming, but we're definitely going to need some more grain. I don't know what we're producing on our arable land here. Okay. What are we producing on our arable land? We don't have a lot. We have a lot in our colonies, though. See, we have wheat farms here. And probably what we should do is queue up like 5 of them. And then for the wheat farms, we can actually probably use tools. I want to see how expensive tools are. Protectorate Ethiopia. That is the most random freaking thing. That's the most random freaking thing. Right, we can't tolerate this behavior. Reduce it by 1, and then we're gonna raise it by 1 right away. Oh my gosh, too many events at once. Alright. The fickle crowd. Oh. The populous base of the rural folk has turned against supporting foreign entanglements. Pressure from within has led the group to distance themselves from the anti-British Association. What, they're royalist? They're isolationist? Now see, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay, yeah, leave. The anti-British Association I don't like. I want good relations with the British. Right? Yes, I'm good there. And I want to join the US's power block, but they need leverage with me. And I don't know how to get that. At the moment, we can't really get a lot of that. Whistle stop tour, okay. Yeah, gain, yeah, for the historic party. Law proposal causes uproar in scenic communities, and their thoughts concern us how. I don't care. We're trying to pass this law. Why not create your own? Now, that is certainly an idea. The only issue that I see with it is just that, we're not so powerful by ourselves. I am currently working on building more flotillas. Right, we're working on it right now. Let's actually do this. We get a lot of our legitimacy from votes. Lead mines. Do we have lead mines here? Are we getting some in one of these other, like... Wasn't there a state that we were colonizing here that has lead? Is it here? Yes, this has lead, but we can't get it, and it's gonna take way too long because of the severe malaria. We probably also should go away from colonial exploitation. Quality starts here. Yeah, here we go, 20%. Alright, we're getting it, guys. Stop colonizing some places. I'm thinking about it. We have a lot of colonies. We certainly have a lot of them. But if I stop colonizing it, it abandons what I have so far. It's tough. That's real tough. So I will continue thinking about it. Commander commends Civic Coalition. Okay. Regenerator Party? No. Okay, just become the leader of the Catholic Church. Like in the Sahara. He becomes ambitious. Sahara? I'm not colonizing here. This is not the Sahara. I have Portuguese Guinea. I'm keeping this, though. And you know what? I could even build grain farms here. I could just build millet farms here. Right? Because we're short on grain. Grassroots support. Oh, yes, dude. Oh my gosh, it's becoming so likely that we pass it. We need the cultural exclusion right now. So if we look at our society, 46%. 46% of our people. 46% of our people are fully accepted. But then we've got also 19% have cultural erasure and 33% have violent hostility. Zugor says hello. Hello, Zugor. Welcome to the stream. It's a shame you missed the songs I was previewing. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. And I'm supposed to have another one called The Letter that is going to be hopefully finished in the next couple of days. Oh, minus 50% political movement pop attraction. Now, see, I like that. The Sunda Islands? Do we have the Sunda Islands? Oh, that's Sulu. Oh, it's here. You see, I didn't even realize this. We got sulfur here? Dude, this is awesome. Could start puppeting. I did puppet Benin. Benin I actually did puppet, not pump. Alright, we can form a company. We have to purchase it because we have laissez-faire. Publicly expose the trade unions. Well, because the trade unions are behind this. So, definitely interest group pop strength. Yeah. Reduce their political strength. Alright, what else can we establish? Fabric producers. Now, see, that could be good, because if we can actually get them to become profitable, then that would really help our clothes. Plus 500,000. All right, we're going in debt. We're going in partial debt, guys. Please understand, my friends. We're going in debt. By the way, guys, today, I will be recording the first episode of 5 Hearts Under One Roof. So exciting. It's gonna be so freaking funny, dude. I just laugh every time I think about it. Alright, they have 17 battalions. They definitely have lower tech than we do. Right, because we have skirmish infantry. Oh yeah, we have skirmish infantry, dude. And, where's our market? Where's our market? Here. We are short on ammunition, though. Gonna be so cringe in a funny way. Yeah, seriously. I am so freaking excited to record that. And there's 5 characters, and my editor was like, which one are you gonna go for? And actually, I don't know anything about their personalities, so... Oh no. Hope the editor will have fun. I'm sure she will. Alright, and I bet you... Dude, how much you want to freaking bet that those videos with the thumbnails are gonna get way more views than my other games? How much you want to freaking bet? Alright, well at least let's pay off this debt. Once we pay off the debt, we'll probably end up going into some debt, but we can actually make these guys our protectorate. They're gonna get so many freaking views, dude. Industrial grade materials. Set up a steel import. So the industrialists are already very happy with me. I'm actually going to... Didn't we set up a steel mill here? In the last stream? Yeah, we did. Okay, but it's not profitable enough. More productivity. Okay, not profitable. Not. That's not what I meant. It's not cheap enough. The steel is not cheap enough. Build another one. I know I've got a long queue. I've got a very long queue, guys. Tools are actually okay. Because tools are okay, I'm actually going to go to our wheat farms and use harvesting tools there. And I also want to do citrus orchards, but I shouldn't because we actually need the grain very badly. But I have the citrus, the fig orchards on the rice farms in Western Guam. Oh, this is in Macau. In the hands of the state. More activism. Yeah, we'll progress it by 10% to avoid getting the extra activism. We can also suppress this thing. Alright guys, we're in voting of cultural exclusion. I think we're gonna get it. Alright, we're working on vacuum canning right now. What's next? Joint stock companies? I'll take it. Minus 10% urbanization per urban center is also really good. So let's also... Yeah, I want to look at our urban centers here. Let's go to, Hold on a second. Are you saying... Oh, it's Streamador. Yeah, this is our biggest city. Okay. So coal needs to be cheaper. Engines definitely need to be a lot cheaper. But you have to work your way down the line. You have to work your way down the line. If you want engines to be cheaper, you must first make steel cheaper, and in order to make that cheaper, you must first make iron cheaper. So you have to really work your way down the line there. Alright, we have paid off a lot of our debt. We also have 16 flotillas. I know we have 21 battalions, so we will receive a penalty, but I think the technology difference will be good. Oh, we'll have to fight Sokoto and the Netherlands as well. Now, see, that throws a wrench in the gears. Because Sokoto is going to be the big problem here. They've got 45 battalions. I do have a border with Benin here. I could just attack them directly. But then I have to fight Egypt and Oyo. Okay, interesting. Well, we got to work on our military more. That's the only way. We did annex Congo near the start of the game, if I remember correctly. Oh crap, we're short on bureaucracy. Alright, what's reducing it? I think we're just using too much. I think that's the issue. Alright, also, I really don't care about Sulu, so get out of here. And then also, Austria sides with Egypt? The problem of colonizing not immediately. I did colonize immediately. It's just been slow. And I tried the puppet things early on. I really did. Why is Great Britain worried? Why are they worried? Okay, now they're uncertain. No, now they're worried again. Nobody wants my support, so who cares? I'm talking conquest. Yes, I know you're talking about conquest. I know. Sats food. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get a little less income from this. That's okay. And this is generally how I play the game, though. I mean, I generally play in a slower and more deliberate way, and I get less done in some areas and more done in other areas. But, you know, the goal of this campaign... And I do actually have a pretty good lock on this area, even though the colonies are going so freaking slowly. Holy crap. I do actually have a pretty good lock on this area. But it'll speed up when we get malaria prevention. Playing is a relaxed economic market simulator. Yeah, that's basically it. That's that's how I play this game. All right, we need more government administrations. I think we have 2 here. We have 2 here. Yeah, we definitely need more of these. I think we have... Oh, we don't even have standardized filing system. Well, let's do that right now. It's going to be very expensive, but it gets us the bureaucracy. So let's actually just go down to 1 extra. Sell the building. Make an example of all of them. Alright. Yeah, it's just, like... Oh, sweet, we got cultural exclusion. Sweet! Alright, we're gonna have a lot fewer radicals. Because these guys are moving up. I don't know. I don't know if these guys are gonna move up. Actually, I have no idea. But we also want to get total separation. We actually have freedom of conscience right now. We could get total separation. What else do we want? We do want to eventually abolish the monarchy. Parliamentary republic would be crazy because it's just legitimacy based on votes. Ideological incompatibility. There's more penalty from that for presidential republic. Parliamentary republic is probably what we want for the egalitarian Portugal. Alright, national goods. National Guard is good. Laissez-faire, good. Free trade, good. Tenant farmers, we want to get rid of. We probably want to do commercialized agriculture. Colonial resettlement is what we would want here, but we can't do that. So, you see, pension decay. Yeah, we can't change it at the moment. I don't know if we will be able to. Private schools should be good. Private schools would be good. I'd be happy about that. But I think right now we go to total separation. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We still have to keep the intelligentsia in the government. Which means we gotta deal with this we gotta deal with 48 legitimacy. But freedom of trade, sweet, sell. Trade route competitiveness, or the bureaucracy cost. I have the bureaucracy. Let's get the competitiveness. Alright. So we are short on grain. We're working on it. Currently working on it. And, also, tomorrow night, now there will be a stream, but also... The final episode of Tokyo 42 is coming out, and guys, I'm very excited about that, because Tokyo 42 has been a great game. I have very much enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend it, and we're gonna get to finally see me get that final boss. So freaking annoying, dude. I hated that boss fight. But we did it. Alright, vacuum packaging for food industries. Now, here's the issue with that. That requires oil. Do we have oil? We have whaling stations? We do have whaling stations. Alright. So, then we can produce more groceries. Double. If we use the oil... And 10 iron. Alright. Excellent. So joint stock companies is next. Shift work is next. Production spread. You get field works for army defense. We're gonna have that by the time we finish joint stock companies, though. Alright. Identification documents. I think... That could be our first tier 3 tech, although mutual funds are very good. I really, really like mutual funds. Very good technology. Steel frame building's also very good. That might be our first one. Civilizing mission. You know what? We gotta go civilizing mission. If we go malaria prevention, it'll take us just straight up 21 years, but we're not gonna make a beeline for that one. We're gonna take it a little slower. And do we have... I was trying to get the lead mines here, but we don't have that yet. Backroom deals. Open success chance. Oh, I hate that. Alright, let's try that. Alright, so we're still trying to get, let's see, Namakwaland. Namakwaland? Oh, here? Alright, we can stop colonizing here at least. That'll speed up some of our colonies. And then, where's the other one? Eastern New Guinea? That one. Alright, stop it. And they don't have lead. Yeah, so stop that one too. Following a little bit of Robert's advice here. We're gonna focus on Africa. Alright, reactionary movement. Yeah, we really don't like the reactionary movement. Definitely not. Okay, at least we got some frickin' money, right? It's crazy. Crazy work. We can actually get rid of this tobacco tax, and I'll keep it for now, just because I want to build up a little more of a war chest. Boiler explosion. Simply the price of progress, guys. Get that one. Confusion and delay. Reduce enactment time. Welcome to join the sea of workers, sea of voices. No. No, we got an anti-USA league? What is this? So guys, since the last time I streamed, we have gotten a new president. If you're not in the USA, you probably still know about this. We got a new president. His name is Horace Norcross. Crazy things going on there, guys. And I usually don't get really political on this channel, but very interesting things happening. That's all I'm gonna say. Artillery foundry. I do want to build that because we do have an artillery shortage, and we have some in our military, and we don't have anything producing it, so... Alright, so we do have a little bit of a famine. We've got 74,000 people in mild starvation, and that's not good. 74,000 people in mild starvation. It's actually less than 1%, but we need to fix it still. We're working on it. Oh, that's universities. Why? Oh, we have all those universities, dude. Alright, we still want to build the universities, but I don't know if we need that many. Oh my gosh. We got another company that we can form. Just three universities there. And then we can form another company. You know, okay, so we need productivity. Coffee plantations and tobacco plantations. And then livestock ranches and cotton plantations. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We need them to be productive. Now see, the automatic irrigation would be really good. Cotton plantations, can this increase productivity? No. Will reduce productivity. Export. Good, good, good. Yes. I like that. Alright, fabric. Oh, we can't. Without claws. Alright, I'm okay with the rural folk. Let's get some approval from them. Okay, so we can't export fabric. Rubber. We just can't. Who even wants it? I mean, a lot of people are producing fabric. Got the South producing their cotton. So we want to drive up the price of it. What else do we have? Oh, we can make another company as well. Beira Orchards we're actually going to do. For 500,000? Oh, we can definitely afford that. Alright, so... we have United Beira Fabric Producers. Livestock ranches and cotton plantation. Okay, so if we can't do that, I guess if we make our livestock ranches more productive in a different way, perhaps by exporting meat, that would reduce productivity if we use barbed wire fences. Alright, let's go over here, and meat is actually cheap. I can't export meat. Okay, well, we gotta figure this out. We could increase demand for it, so if we build more textile mills, then that will increase... that will definitely increase demand for fabric. There's nothing... meat is actually not used by any building, I don't think. I think it's... oh no, the food industry. So if we expand the food industries, I think that will, what's it called? I think if we expand the food industries, that will do something good. Something good. Just. Alright, how much does each produce? Each thing produces, what, 70 clothes. And we are short by almost 300. So if we build 4 textile mills, then that will basically fulfill the need. And it will thereby also make fabric more expensive, which will make the cotton plantations more productive. If the cotton plantations become more productive, then we've got this company prospering, right? And this company would then, if this company is prospering, then we can actually get plus 10% textile mills building throughput. So we can actually produce even more clothing. Be awesome. Now, this we might be able to do something about. So, banana plantations and vineyards in Beira. They own this. Fruit. And the vineyards, wine. Oh, we have to export this. No, we can't. Why? Why can we not export wine? Like, no one wants to... no one wants to buy wine? That's very strange. Maybe Italy wants to buy wine. Well, Italy probably is just producing their own. No interest. Yeah, well, I'm focusing on... oh, maybe I could set an interest in Dixie, because this is where Washington, D.C. is. And then maybe England. Maybe they want to buy wine. So I guess the Africans don't want to buy the wine. So let's go to Beira. Ryland? I don't know where that is. Export up. Still none. Still none. Rent in this economy. Just give them money. The sanctity of marriage must be protected. Because I don't want the intelligentsia to actually get more powerful. You tell me about it. Yeah, seriously, rent in this economy. Oh my gosh. Awful. Oh, I can decrease autonomy in Benin. And they become a puppet. I like this. Alright, I can reduce subject payments. I can exempt them from service, because they're not going to help me anyway. I can support regime at the cost of my own legitimacy. But I think I'm just going to leave it right here. No. Robert just says no. No to everything you're doing. But obviously, Italy doesn't want wine. So, if we can't do that... Look at this, with considerable export demand, and yet I can't export from anybody. We late but here, Sigmas. How's it going, D-Gen? Dude, I am so glad to see you. We are in voting on total separation. D-Gen, you are awesome. Does anyone want rubber? Like, anybody want some rubber? Shouted Evaporate. Oh, yeah, I know, because we were listening to Evaporate. The song Evaporate came on, and he was shouting. He was like, D-Gen would want me to say this. Going off my... Oh my gosh, your shower broke. Sorry to hear that, brother. Take advantage of the populist pressure, back the trade. We don't want to back the trade unit. Let them bicker. I don't even know what's gonna... Sweet, dude. Re-accept Benin? What do you mean by that? What's happened so far? We've passed a couple of laws. We're actually up to cultural exclusion and total separation now, as of just now. So now that we have total separation, I'm actually going to go with public schools. I will go with public schools because gotta have that assimilation. Gotta have the assimilation. I don't want the intelligentsia to have like lasting power, but yeah, we're working on it. The Braga advocate. A labor movement? I don't like that. Get rid of the exemption from military service. Why? I can't even do it for 6 months. If you want to watch Korean Hotties Gone Wild, he'll be uploading that soon on his channel. Oh my gosh, dude. Korean Hotties Gone Wild. Oyo Sokoto. Oh yeah, because you need military access, don't you? Oh, look at that. I saw the flag and I was like, hey, that looks familiar. So, Great Britain is trying to protectorate Buganda. Look at that crap. Tragic. Didn't you swap to a Republic last time? I didn't watch the whole VOD since I didn't have time. That's okay. So we did actually switch to universal suffrage. We tried to play as the rebel tag, but the problem with that was that it was bugged, and it didn't actually give us elections, so we were just stuck at an illegitimate government. So I do actually plan on switching to parliamentary republic, but we just got to take care of a few other things first. But yeah. Dang, womp womp. Seriously. Seriously, brother man. What do we have spreading? What's the spread? Philosophical pragmatism. That'll be okay, I guess. Can you conquer Gaza? What, like this Gaza? What do you mean by Gaza? This Gaza? Oh, I didn't even see... I thought they were decentralized. Now, see, that's a good question. They have a defensive pact with Isak and Majertine. I could take them on. They have an alliance with Warsangali. Free land. Yeah, you're telling me, brother, man. You have coal. Not a lot of other stuff besides wood and fish. They got dyes. Dyes are always good. This could be good. Actually, I like this idea. Thank you for that idea, Robert. Finally, Robert has come up with a great idea. Alright, can I just straight up conquer them? No, because we have amicable relations. Now can I straight up conquer them? Okay, why? Okay, I have to damage relations first. Alright, let's see if I remember. Let's see if I actually remember to conquer them. Alright, I would like to lower taxes. I want to lower taxes. I want to raise the standard of living. Time is of the essence. It makes Mozambique look even more aesthetically pleasing borders. Was free land, yes. It was free land, and I didn't even realize that. I seriously just didn't even realize it. Transvaal also. Oh, Transvaal has gold! What? Alright, maybe I have to take them too. Maybe I have to take them too. Now you actually have to put in effort. They've got an alliance with Orange. Boys and girls. Enactment time? Let's do it. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep and a root beer, so I'm sorry if I don't type as nicely as normal. It's totally fine, DGen. I understand. You're okay. We are trying to get public schools. We do have a lot more bureaucracy since we switched to the standardized filing system. I'm actually going to build another one. Another government administration. Oh my gosh, we're building so much stuff. Okay. Like, chill out with the millet farms. We do need grain, but not that much. Discipline and punish. Enactment time. We're pissing everyone off. You can annex Gaza. Thank you. Oh! Zulu. Alright. Zanzibar. Majertine, Isak, and Warsangali. Winnable. At Gaza, yeah. Okay. I'm saving. Because I don't feel good about being this far outnumbered. Even though we have the superior technology, I just don't feel good about it. Alright. Go ahead and go for it. Just force a diplomatic play. Forcing it, guys. Just conquer it. And then let's also... There's two fronts, technically, but I'm just going to use the one front. So I'm actually just going to move these guys to the First Army. And then... this one... Oh, we've got a third Portuguese army? What's going on with that? This. Okay. Go over here. There we go. B-I-E, bye, B. See you later, Robert. Is this not... Well, let's mobilize this. And we're gonna put these guys on this front, because I don't care much about this one. That's not a good front to be on. If I know anything about Hoi 4, that would not be a good front to defend. Being attacked on all freaking sides. Get the more prestige. We got a law debate success, so we're at 20% in the drafting phase with no... oh, crap, dude. We do need the second army. Crap, brother. Oh, gosh. So we've got all these people. Can I get anyone else to side with me? Oh, look at that. Transfer subjects. Oh, if I transfer Benin to Great Britain, then... No, I can't do it. I really can't do it. I wish. Awesome dopamine rush on encirclements on Hoi 4, though. Seriously. D-Gen, I love it. Robert's still failing English type crap. English, maybe I shouldn't talk too much crap. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, dude. So, we definitely need to build up the army here. Let's, look, if we're gonna have an army here, then let's first of all get... Let's get this guy, and then let's just build 20 barracks. And just move all of the barracks to the front. It's gonna take forever, though, for them to get manpower. It's gonna take forever for them to get manpower, and forever to me to actually build all of those. So, I don't know. They're gonna advance with basically no opposition. Not basically no opposition, just straight up none. So, I'll probably have to reload this. Low organization on this. Which one? Oh, on a front. Third Portuguese army on this front. Okay. Well, I can move them here. There's one battalion there. This is not looking good, guys. I'll probably have to reload. I will probably have to reload. Just not gonna mince words here. Even if you're outnumbered, you still have superior troops, so you can probably roll them. I'm hoping you're right about that, but with one battalion versus... Well, this is 4, to be fair. But we'll see. We will see, my friend. We're at 77 here. We're at negative 22 here. We have 2 battalions here. Okay, we actually are starting to get a few guys here. And we're filling up the manpower. At least we got the qualifications, right? Because that one time, I think it was as Buganda. As Buganda, we just could not get the qualifications. Let's actually defend here. We're switching to defend for this. So that hopefully we can recover enough organization, get enough manpower, and get some more divisions going. And we're at negative 90. Oh my gosh, dude. That's crazy work. They're gonna push forward. They just outnumber us too freaking hard. I don't know, guys. I think we're gonna have to reload and build some more troops before we declare the war. This is my problem, is I never focus on army when I should. But we are making good progress over on this front, at least. The numbers decreasing, but... Oh, we have no manpower. This army straight up has no manpower. Darn. Darn it all to heck. Oh, we're getting wrecked. Dude, we're gonna get wrecked. We're gonna have to reload. We are going to have to reload. I can do this for mobilization with the extra supplies. Extra supplies, chocolate, tobacco, liquor. Do we actually have opium? I don't think we do. And we can't do first aid. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about the first aid. Gaza's at 0 war support. Can we? No. We cannot do that. What about these guys? Conquer Portuguese. Oh, this is a colonization thing. That was a colonization war, and we're about to lose that. Oh, guys, so we're gonna have to reload. We are going to have to reload, guys, because I don't know if you guys see this. I have to now navally invade. That's not gonna work for me. We're gonna have to reload this. But that's okay. That's okay, because now we learned, right? We've learned our lesson, and we can definitely use this to move on and do a better job next time. Alright, we have not started the diplomatic play. So I am going to immediately go over here. And we want 20 divisions here, or 20 battalions here. Not there, actually. I'm actually going to do it in Beira because we have a lot more people there. Alright, and then we are going to... This construction queue is 5 years long. That's crazy, dude. Alright, so I'm starting to do the divisions. Big L. Yeah, seriously, big L. But we're going to fix it, alright? We're going to fix the L and turn it upside down into an upside down L. Alright? It's not a W, but we'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out, guys. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty. Alright. Oh, City of Plenty. The party will never end. Heck yeah, dude. Because I have laissez-faire, and laissez-faire, the rich prosper. So, have you considered making more than one construction sector? I actually have 6. But now that you mention it, because I have such a big surplus, even with low taxes, I am going to build a couple more. So, let's actually go to Beira and build 2 more. Acquiesce to their demands. Time is of the essence. 6 for 40. 6... Yeah. Yeah, 6 for 40. Because we don't have the steel frame buildings. Yeah. So we're not getting as much as we could. Debate failed. Yeah. They're trying to... Oh, they're fighting an uprising. Okay. But we just don't... We don't get, like, a lot of benefit out of the construction sectors, though, because we got laissez-faire. So that's definitely a disadvantage of laissez-faire. Because for every one that we get... Every one that we get a quarter of the construction. Portugal, Eastern European confirmed. Nice. That's so funny. So Krakow is done, by the way. Krakow. I don't know why I felt the need to check on Krakow, but just wanted to. Felt like it. Alright, so we've unlocked rifling. Good. We're doing that. Artillery foundry, we can produce more. We can actually export whatever we don't have, so... Or whatever we are producing too much of. So we can export artillery... Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe we can't. Yeah, Krakow was the only chance at Poland for this campaign, but it's gone. What's going on with the United States? Still got Horace Norcross. Still giving them foreign investment rights. They're very rich. They're very rich. They're the number 7 economy in the world. We're the number 16. GDP per capita is only 120th, and we have number 86. Unless the endgame goal is to liberate Poland? I don't think so. I don't think that's the endgame goal. I feel like the endgame goal is really to establish our laws, right? The endgame goal is to establish our egalitarian laws and conquer as much of Africa as we can. I'd love to liberate Brazil. Liberate Brazil. They're already independent, but, you know. We have a higher GDP than them. They have a lot more battalions than we do. Dang. Oh yeah, U.S. is a presidential dictatorship. They still have a presidential republic, but they have autocracy. So, and they have hereditary bureaucrats and public schools with a local police force. And then, oh yeah, censorship as well. Oh yeah, and they have the slave trade. They just never got rid of slavery. They expanded it. Which was actually one of my campaign ideas, is playing as the U.S. and then just expanding and going to the slave trade, which would just be a weird campaign. Also, we have public schools now, so we're going to get a higher literacy rate. It also increases assimilation, which is pretty good. Public health insurance I would like to do. Civilizing mission is good. We need the bureaucracy, to be honest. We need more bureaucracy. What are we getting right now? Oh, we're almost done with philosophical pragmatism. What's the military spread? Grapnel artillery? Now, see, that could be cool. Getting that. Okay. So, oh, establish colonial administration. Look at this. Establishing Congo. Yes, establish a colony in Congo. All right, here we go. We got the colonial administration. With the establishment of Portuguese Congo, we must decide the direction of our new colonial administration. We've been administrated by a chartered Portuguese Congolese company. Commerce and private enterprise. In darkest Africa, a new Portugal shall emerge. Pillared around immigration and colonial settlement. I like that. The whip shall crack and the colony provide. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, what? The industrialists gain the colonialist ideology? So they like colonial exploitation. What? Is that for them? First time I've seen someone actually use the admins over integration. I'm gonna do it. That's one of my goals. All right, I'm gonna do this. A new Portugal shall emerge. So they've got the colonial extraction strategy. I don't know if I can see what that is, but oh, I can. All right, let's do it. I can expand our colony. Okay. Option 3. No. The whip shall crack and the colony shall provide. That's crazy work, dude. Alright. So, but they've got colonial resettlement. So that's good. Portuguese Congo, colonizing South Angola. You have no states in Congo to give it, so you can't expand it yet. Gotcha. Got you. Alright. Our colonies are here. How are our battalions doing, by the way? Yeah, we need more. We still need more. Many more. How many monies? Many monies. That's a Seinfeld joke. This one time my coworker, I was like, by the way, you know, where's Zanj, by the way? I was like, that's not where that is. Is it this? It's here. I don't want to do it yet because I want to win the war first. Also, Moravi, are they decentralized? They're decentralized. Okay, so I can't tell the difference because my monitor. Colonizing as much as you can before making the admin since you colonize faster. Gotcha. Understood, my friend. Okay, but I can also make a lead mine, which I'll put at the end because I need to build these barracks. So anyway, so I was like, yeah, and you know, my coworker, our coworker's, you know, he's gonna be late a few minutes. He's been late a few minutes, you know, for the past week. And she's like, how many minutes? I said, many minutes. That was a funny moment. That was a good, excellent, wholesome, funny moment at our coworker's expense. But that's okay, because he was late, and he deserved it. Alright, colonize Eastern New Guinea. So, yes, the only options we've got right now are, but beyond what we're already colonizing, are the ones that have severe malaria. And I will start colonizing these too, but they're gonna have some problems, okay? I'm gonna have to queue up a port. for here, and at least this one is not isolated. But the severe malaria, I can't get over it. I just hate it. I don't enjoy it. All right, so okay, good, guys. We are actually getting these barracks all built, and we need a new commander from the rural folk, I guess. Imposing. Oh, that's good. And we'll go with defend front, because I know I'm going to put him on the other one, where they're just defending. Artillery would be good, but I just don't have the time. I've got to focus on the industry right now, and the infantry, is what I meant to say. Alright. Alright, the Sicilians are building banana plantations in Zambezia. Awesome. I feel like this game has probably taught more people about the economy than school ever did. I did have an economics class, and I did learn a lot in the economics class, and I also, when I took a semester at a local community college, I did actually have an economics class there too. But I feel like this game, this game teaches people so much about the economy, and it's all about making it fun, you know? Like, also, what is that drop in our GDP? What was that from? Was that when we switched? That can't be that. Never learned anything about economics. See, I've always been very interested in economics, so that's probably why I actually learned something in economics class, but a lot of people that weren't interested in it, they learned nothing in that class, and I can't really blame them, because class is not really fun, not very interesting. They just don't make it interesting. I'd like to start doing this automation, especially in Alentejo. Automation will be good when we start running lower on people. Production and agitation. Yeah, we'll do this for now. We need to work on public health insurance. Unpopular opinion, the math is fun. I totally agree with you. So I actually really enjoyed math in school. I had a hard time with calculus, but I did actually enjoy what I could do in calculus. So yeah. Calculus was actually the only really difficult class for me, when it comes to math. And I tried my hardest in calculus. I passed with a D. And I had never gotten a D before on my report card, but I was happy about that D. I was showcasing that D. Only class difficult for me is English literature. So, I don't know. I feel like I never really had that much of a hard time with English, except that they kept giving us books that I really didn't feel like reading. So for many years, I actually thought I didn't like to read. And then I just decided that I wanted to try reading, and I started with Treasure Island. And I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm like, actually, I want to keep reading, so I kept doing it. But school had me thinking that I didn't like reading. That was back in my day when 99% of money-related things were just, I want X thing. X thing is $2.99. Here's a loony and a toonie. Transaction over. When English is fourth language, it's so hard, especially poetry. I don't understand that stuff. Now, see, that I understand. I write poetry. And, and yeah, poetry can be very esoteric, and it's very, sometimes too esoteric, where it just kind of gets lost in the weeds, and it's not as good as it should be, because whoever wrote it is just trying to make it hard to understand, thinking that that means it's good, and that does not mean it's good. So I love how the landowners prefer commercialized agriculture over tenant farmers, which gives them power. That's so freaking funny. What's spreading next? Anarchism? See, I don't know if I like that. Let's get mutual funds next so we can get what's it called? So that we can get the commercialized agriculture. And let's actually try for this public health insurance. I've never done this law before. Poetry, to me, was always the medium that tries to be as philosophical as possible, but ends up lookib. Ends up looking something. That's all good. I figured you were not finished with the message there. Oh, what's this? What's that? Okay. What is this? Great Britain has proposed a transfer of states. Great Britain, British North Cameroon. Oh, so I would get that. What is there though? But who is they though? Nothing. There's freaking nothing there, and there are very few people here. With a population of 117,000, and they become the owner of Portuguese Togo, which has 63,000, but it has sulfur, and I think I want the sulfur. Sorry, buddy. At least philosophy is really fun. Looking egregiously artsy-fartsy and makes everyone scoff and laugh at it. See, that I agree with, because I've read so much poetry that has made me do that. And I think that, like, I'm not proud of all of my poetry. There's some poetry that I've written where I'm like, man, that's just dumb stuff. So I like to try and make my poetry easy and fun to read, while still conveying an interesting message. And sometimes it's very vague with the meanings and everything. Other times, it doesn't really have much of a meaning, and it's just fun to read. That's it. Oh, please. Oh, we got 20%. 20% still good. I was hoping for that 40%, but that's okay. Alright, so we are almost done with these freaking barracks, finally. Finally! Alright, now let's make sure we're at good manpower. We are. This is only infantry. Let's upgrade all the units. Oh yeah, and let's also go with first aid, because we definitely need to increase that recovery rate. And let's also increase all of these mobilization, no opium, all these mobilization options. Formation speed, okay. If you get rail transport, I don't think we really need that. Let's go ahead and save again. Watch us freaking die again. It's so freaking funny. And dude, the other thing that I was thinking about 5 Hearts Under One Roof is the freaking shorts that I'm gonna get out of that are gonna be crazy. Can you imagine all the shorts that I'm gonna get out of that game? I can already see there's gonna be scenes of some woman like leaning over a table or something. Oh gosh. Alright, let's go for Gaza. Alright. Conquer the state. We must destroy Zanzibar, Majertine, Isak, and Warsangali. Spicy, huh? Yes, very. You might not know what type of girl you like for personality, but I'm sure you have one you like for looks, huh? So, yes. Personally, I was looking at the 5, okay? And out of the 5, for looks, I'm thinking either the ex-idol. Actually, I don't know if she's an ex-idol. I can't remember. Maybe it's the current idol. Either that or the one who apparently I saved her life. That's kind of my style. Sorta. In some ways. For me, it often overcomplicates the message. Like, you could just say, I'm a socialist, but instead you gotta write a vague story about some guy being sad about losing his farm to industrialization. Yeah, true. Oh, you're into those types. Oh, gosh. Well, to be honest, they all look good, so... They all look good. Alright, we're going to put the bulk of the troops on this front, or the bulk of the forces here, because we got some artillery and some cavalry here. And then, as far as this army, we want to wait until the other guys join it. push it through anyway. Oh man, come on. You had to sacrifice some bureaucracy, but that's okay. Because we could. Is the dating sim a visual novel, or do I get to see a real woman for the first time? It's an FMV, full motion video. So it's real women. And it's the only Korean one I've been able to find. Because I actually thought, hey, if this... And so you don't want to miss those Korean girls gone wild. So, I actually was thinking, like, if this thing goes really well, then I might want to try to play another one. Don't we? But I wanted to do another Korean one, but I could only find the one. So... Oh. Alright, we are short on ammunition. We must import ammunition. Alright, are we good? We're good on ammunition now. Good. Also, market access in all of these countries, all of these states, I mean, is 99%. Portuguese Namaquil land. Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I forgot that was isolated. Let me actually go and put that port up there. It's gonna take 4 freaking ever, but that's okay. Okay, so this looks a lot better. It's the only Korean one so far. I'll let you know when I know another one. I only got it to support Korean devs. Thank you, my friend. Yes, I really want to do a Korean one. Hence, I'm also waiting for Stellar Blade to come out on Steam. Gotta support Korean devs. I agree, man. Aren't a lot of Korean women extremely feminist? That might be why there are no other games. So there is... Okay, so I actually have been kind of itching to explain this for a while. So this is my understanding based on what has been... What my experience has been, and then also based on what my editor has told me. We're losing money very fast. So there's a movement, Megalia, yeah. Megalia, that's the extremist feminist movement that talks about, like, cutting off males' genitalia and stuff like that. Now, a lot of people like to talk about the 4B movement. That is not as big as people think it is. It originally started not as a feminist movement. It started with... so if you don't know, the 4B movement is... In Korean, P is like no, like not. And so the 4B movement comes from things that they are not doing, which includes no giving birth, no having intimate relations with men, no getting married, and what's the other one? No relationships. Now the thing about that is, it did not start as a feminist movement. It started out as... You need to... I agree with a lot of Korean feminism. To an extent, there are some bad problems with gender-related issues in Korea. Yeah, actually there are. There are actual bad problems with that in Korea that don't exist in the United States. So, but that's the 4B movement. My understanding is it actually started as the 3B movement, and it was not a feminist movement, but it was actually like a younger generation movement that was just no getting married, no having kids, no having relationships, because the economy is so bad that they're like, let's just stop everything. Let's just only look out for ourselves, and then, you know, hopefully that'll cause the higher-ups to kick things into gear. The West has it mostly fine. Japan and Korea, though, really have problems. Yes. Heard the stereotype about Korean men being hard to date, but dang, yeah. So I don't want to, like, badmouth all Korean men either, because, like, I've got friends in Korea, and they're great guys. And, but I have heard from many Korean women that, like, they don't like to date Korean men for various reasons. Dating is so much easier in Korea if you're Korean, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I did have an easy time dating in Korea. That was just my experience. But, yeah, I have a lot of... I've heard from a lot of Korean women why they don't want to date Korean men. But then again, I do have, like, a biased sample because the Korean women that I was talking to about it were not dating a Korean man, right? They were dating a non-Korean. So... you know, it only makes sense that... I just put guys on this front? Can I just put them there? So it's definitely, it's a biased sample. But, there we go, he's going back. Fall him back! I also want to take on Transvaal. I actually am glad that we don't have any infamy, so we can actually start another war pretty soon after this. But yes, so the 4B movement is actually, my understanding is it's not that big. And another thing that I've heard is it is actually getting smaller. Sweet. Eat this dude. Oh no, come on. Positivist? It's over. Yeah, it's definitely overblown. It's not that big of a movement. An intriguing institution. What is this? Positivist Temple? The student philosophy of positivism has founded the Positivist Church of Portugal in Extremadura. The church's events have become a meeting place for positivist intellectuals. Okay. What is positivism? Oh my gosh. DGen says, whatever happened to the, hey son, I found the super hot girl from one of the other families in the village, you're marrying her tomorrow style of dating. I've been through that minus the marriage part. Yeah, I actually, honestly, the parents have really good taste. Yeah, I've got to say that in general, parents, in general, okay, it's a very generalized statement, alright? But parents tend to actually have really good judgment for their kids about who they should be with. When it's a full nuclear family, when it's a single parent, I think it's a lot less so. But when it's a full nuclear family, I think they actually have really good judgment where they're just like, hey, I know what's going to lead you to a happy life, but it's shocking they know me and what I want more than I know myself. Yeah, very often. And I think that the problem is, in recent years, we've sort of shunned that style and said, you know, oh, I know what I need, and look at where it's led us, because the dating scene in the U.S. sucks. The dating pool has pee and poop in it, okay? Like, hate Tinder with a passion. Yeah, now we got Tinder and speed dating. Yeah, Tinder is awful. Tinder is like a plague on our society, honestly. And I'm in favor of freedom of speech and everything like that, but, like, if we were gonna ban an app, I would vote Tinder. Tinder, Bumble, all of them. Just get rid of all of them. Like, because you're commodifying people. It's just not, you know. And this is a hot take too, but do the same thing with OnlyFans, alright? Ban that one. Like I said, free speech and all that, but I am not in favor of those things. I think those things need to be eliminated from society. Things, not people. I'm not talking about people. OF is worse, yes. It's definitely worse. And it's causing society so many problems that are very, very difficult to overcome. And it's tough to really do anything about it, right? Because you can't... I think OnlyFans is American owned, so you can't... Like, the only way the TikTok ban is going through is... what's it called? is that it's foreign owned by a specific country that's laid out in the bill. So you can do that for TikTok. You can't do that for OnlyFans, Tinder, Bumble, PM Poop. Like it's a crappy app, or like there's a lot of what? Oh jeez. Like it's a crappy app. Well, no, the dating pool in general has pee and poop in it. It's got a lot of people that should not be dating, and a lot of people that are dating in a toxic way. What is this? The influence of the positivists? What is this? Positives. What is this? I don't get it. Followers of the social theory of positivism have begun organizing for the positivists' desire to focus on the future of Portugal and for the nation to develop and industrialize under the governance of technical experts. That sounds like technocracy. I'm gonna get in trouble, but in most cases, I didn't like Asian. Oh, I see. I've never actually dated an Asian American before, I don't think. I don't think I ever have. I've dated basically every race, but not an Asian American. The Asian people that I've dated have all been actually from Asia. Alright, let me see here. The culture did not match, too Western for my taste. Yeah. Too individualistic. Yeah, so the thing is, like, politically, I'm very individualist, but when it comes to my personal life, I'm very collectivist, which is very, it seems like a weird thing, but it's like, when it comes to the family, I'm like, top-down communism. Like, when it comes to the family, I'm like, oh, Jen, gotta go, have fun, guys. See you later, Jen. Hope you have a great day. Very about the nuclear family, close-knit. Totally agree. I'm very much, when it comes to the nuclear family, just within the family itself, top-down, from me according to my ability to everyone else in the family according to their need. I think the main problem with dating Asians is that they often fetishize, which makes the love part of the relationship shallow. I totally agree with that, and I've talked to many Korean people that feel the same. When they say that, like, the problem is when they are dating Westerners, they say that the Westerners will... There are a lot of Westerners that will just look at them as just objects and just, like, a trophy or something like that. And sometimes it goes the other way, too. Sometimes they're like, yeah, they fetishize me, but also I'm fetishizing them. So, used to be only Asian women, but I experience that as a guy now, every now and then. With the rise of BTS and stuff, I'm definitely seeing it on the other end as well, yeah. So, yeah, that's just very interesting. Alright, they are okay. They don't like universal suffrage. And they like presidential republic. They don't like monarchy. I don't really care about the positivist movement, but I'm gonna, like, kind of lean away from it. As a younger self, I thought I would like the attention, but oh man, was I wrong. Yep, actually nightmare scenario. Yep. Yeah, definitely, definitely it can be like that. And I've also heard from other foreigners living in Korea that they feel like a minor celebrity all the time, and that's kind of an issue for them. How are they able to invest in Cuba? Oh, they're a subject of Spain. That's why. Okay. So we are losing a bit of money. We're definitely losing some money. But that's okay. Ammunition is expensive. And part of that is because lead is expensive. If I'm being honest, when I barely knew young Planky, I did have my reservations. Let's see. Oh, yellow fever. Yeah, no, I definitely... So the thing about it is, people are just like... people have definitely said about me, they're like, oh, you went to Korea because you like Asian women, huh? And I was like, no, I like women, and I lived in Asia. That's it. That's really it. Because before I moved to Korea, I did have American girlfriends that were not Asian. And then after I moved back home from Korea, I dated many different women. It's weird. I don't want to say this like to flex. I want to just say I dated many different women, and actually none of them were Asian. There's actually not a lot of Asian people that live around me, and I'm just like looking for a good person to talk to, you know, a good conversation partner. That was a big thing up front, and of course, you have more. Yeah, all I care is if it's genuine. Yeah, that's my thing. Is I'm looking for a genuine connection, and you know, we have to be able to have an intelligent conversation, and I have been out with many girls that cannot hold an intelligent conversation, and there's just no connection there. So it goes both ways. Yes, it definitely does. Yeah, and it's not to say that those women were dumb, but they were not good conversationalists, and you got to be able to have a conversation. Okay, so I do want to conquer Transvaal. We're gonna have to deal with Orange, but I think we can actually conquer them too, and I think they have gold, and they also have some munition plants, which is good. There's also the other part of the fetishizing race debate with Latinas getting giga fetishized in the US and Canada. Yes, they do. They do, definitely. I'm not innocent in that, by the way. Ah, yes, my boy likes big booty Latinas. I know there is the stereotype that Koreans are racist and hates race mixing, but to me, it's just that they are mostly guarded. Well, yeah, I think, so Korea traditionally, and I'm talking like 100+ years ago, was sort of isolationist. And I don't even say that as a bad thing. I just say that as just like, that's just the way that they tended toward. Now, they did, of course, maintain relations with Japan and China, but in general, Korea was made for the Koreans, and that's just a trait of the culture. That's not really anything bad. Guarded because we were a small country that always got screwed over. So, in Korea, and Jin, I know you know this, in Korea, there's a saying that shrimps' backs are broken when whales fight. And Korea historically has always been the shrimp between the whales, kind of in Japan. And so it does make sense that they are guarded from other people. And they have that rivalry with Japan going, you know, and for a long time, wasn't there an embargo against Japan? I'm almost certain there was. Multiculturalist brain rot never reached Korea is the main part of that, I think. Baller saying, yeah. W quote. W aphorism. I really don't care about the, yeah, I really don't care about the positivist thing. I do not care. So they will accept a foreign son/daughter-in-law with open arms if they assimilate and speak the language, but yeah. So, totally agree with that. And so here's another thing, too, is... Non-colonial admin now. Oh yeah, you know what? I didn't even think of that, because I was actually thinking about, like, this whole area since I was trying to conquer Transvaal. But, what's it called? But yeah, we could do the Zanj. Let's conquer Gerstadt. We want to conquer it. Add it to the primary. Wait, why can't I? Oh, apparently I cannot. Do it after the war so the AI doesn't break. Let me see. I will admit, even with all that, they will never see you as Korean. You will still be known as a foreigner no matter how much you assimilate. Yeah, I do agree with that. But, wow, we've got a lot of stuff going on. Can we break the alliance with Dahomey? Or perhaps you want to be my subject? Well, and there's more I want to say about this subject, but I can't. I cannot. Alright, we're raising taxes to normal, by the way. Just so we can get through this war. Alright, and we're okay here. We can mobilize the other army if we need to, but I don't think we really need to. And try rivaling someone. Yeah, that's a good idea. Cape Colony? Who can we rival? Wallachia? Who can we rival? Maybe only minor powers? This one... Hold on, what... Is there a rank below minor power besides the unrecognized? Oh yeah, insignificant powers, okay. It's a rather normal mindset, Jin, but American-style melting pot assimilation has warped it to make it look like a fringe opinion. Yeah. Yep. In general, I have been accepted by Korean people because I have learned at least some Korean. My editor tells me that I'm fluent in Korean, but I just have a very hard time agreeing with that. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Oh, it really doesn't want to show me the great powers. I really wanted to see who I could rival, but oh well. And the other thing is, other times when some people are like, oh yeah, you just like to date Asian women or something, and I'm just like, no, it's like specifically, I would look for Korean women because I already am like immersed in Korean culture and I already know Korean and etc., etc. It's specifically about Korea. It's not like I'm just like, well, any Asian woman will do. It's like, no, it's specifically seeking out Korea because it's like, it's not really fair to a prospective partner if you're like, well, I love Korean culture, I love everything about Korea. I don't love everything about Korea, but if I'm just like, yeah, I love everything about Korea and I've learned the language and everything like that, and I know you're, you know, Asian country X, but you know, Korea is my thing. See, that's not really fair, and I feel like if I'm going to ask a partner to speak English, then I should be able to speak their language too. You know, if they're from another country. Like I said, I have been out with American women, but historic party I like. The petite bourgeoisie are suddenly happy with us. Accepted, yes. Korean, no. Yes, I do agree with that. Yep, I totally get it, though I'm married with a Korean now, but I would be totally fine with dating someone who is Nordic, not because of their race or whatever, but just lifestyle and values that match. 100%. Like being on time, strict, cold. Yeah. No, that's 100%. Anglo states often have a hard time differentiating between ethnicity and culture, which makes them dislike the you're either X ethnicity or not mindset. Yes. Yes. They have a hard time differentiating between ethnicity and culture, so yeah. That's all I can say. That's accurate. Okay. So it looks like we're actually going to conquer this thing. We got to get rid of the monarchy, though. No. My voice cracked. My voice is already cracking. Oh yeah, can we get rid of censorship? Let's try it. Yes, we've conquered Transvaal. Sweet, dude. We got the frickin' gold. Sweet. Dude. Yeah, use explosives. We're gonna freaking use explosives, dude. I am in debt, by the way. And I think... Now, these gold mines... Wait, can these gold mines be privatization? Yeah, gold mines can be privatized. Trust plus matching value is probably the most important thing in a partner. Yeah, I would say so. I think that's super important, and if you go only for looks, then you're gonna have a bad time. Just gonna have a bad time. I mean, looks are important, and nobody can deny that. But looks fade, and values generally do not, right? And people change over time for sure, but generally the base foundation and their values will stay pretty much the same. And so it's very important that you find somebody whose values match your own, or at least match them enough. Okay, Zulu. What does Zulu have? We have 22 infamy, so gotta be careful, but they have coal. Who cares about looks if the conversations are so boring? Totally agree, dude. I 100% agree, because I'm a conversation guy, all right? I am definitely a conversation guy, so I like to talk with somebody that knows how to talk, right? Knows how to have a conversation and propose new things that I never thought of, give me ideas. Somebody that's also willing to learn from me. Very important to me. World is perceived as racist. Oh, let me see. When someone accepts you, they're saying you're welcome to that culture. Saying you haven't also changed your race is a normal part of that, but Yankees and Canadians just don't get it. So the rest of the world is perceived as racist. Yes. Yes. But there are times where, like, Korean Americans will go and, like, assimilate into Korean culture, but they're still always viewed as a foreigner. So there is that. Also, I'm gonna do a little calculation here. Just checking on something. Calculating. Hold on, Okay, just checking. I'm a Gyopo myself, but man, I don't fit well with the Gyopo culture. Yeah, you're very different from a lot of Gyopo. He started a diplomatic play against us. Right, this is only infantry, so I'll mobilize these guys. Oh, they're split up into 3. Do you have any battalions? 1. You have 1 battalion. Multicultural Brain Rot 101 with D-Gen. Yeah. Oh. Clarification for D-Gen. Gyopos are Koreans that lived and grew up mostly outside of Korea. Yes. And there are some terms. So I have heard 2 terms, which I personally find funny. Okay. But I've heard that there are some people that are Koreaboos or weeaboos that you would call an egg, which is white on the outside and yellow on the inside. and then on the other hand, you've got ethnic Koreans that are like Western culture, which they call bananas, which are yellow on the outside and white on the inside. And personally, I find those kind of funny. All right. Even if somebody were to call me an egg, I'd be okay. Crazy. Sometimes Gyopos are treated as foreigners in Korea. Yep. Type crap. There are places I'm not allowed to go in Korea. Now that I didn't know. What are the places you're not allowed to go as an ethnic Korean? Maravi started a play against us. And these guys are still mobilized, so let's send them. We're losing a little bit of money, but that's okay. We're actually making more money on the freaking tobacco tax than the services tax right now, which is so crazy. Certain club... Oh, hold on. Lime banned from or looked down upon and... Oh, like banned from or looked down upon and... Certainly clubs/bars, I don't care, and some activity centers. Yeah, see, I actually did not know that. But I never really... So, I did go to a Korean club once. Well, and technically I went to a couple of clubs that night, but only on one night. And, yeah. I was not banned. But that was in Itaewon, so obviously they're gonna accept me there. And I'm not a bar guy, I'm not a club guy, I do not like either of those things. The other part that boggles my Anglo mind is that you can have an X-Race only bar. Yeah, Itaewon, and honestly, regret. Heavy regret. I do not like Itaewon. Okay, so... like I said, I don't really care about the positivist movement. Technically, it's against... Yeah, technically it's against the law, but they get away with it because... It's like, culture matters more than laws. That's something that is overwhelmingly true in all areas of the world, including the United States. Itaewon's not too bad. If I have a foreign food craving, I go there. Personally, I don't like Itaewon. Does not... Okay, except for that. Only place I found root beer. Yes, it's very difficult to find root beer in Itaewon, or in Korea. And so, yeah, in Itaewon, you can find it. That's the exception. But otherwise, I'm not a fan of it. Let's go with Craftsman Stone. I think we have Silk now, right? And I'm going to go full automation at this point. I'm just going full all the way. Hot take maybe, but laws are only as strong as their enforcement. That's not a hot take. That is objectively true. Always has been, yeah. We're going to have a hard time getting that lead. Maybe one like actually equals let's get this lead. Alright, we need vacuum evaporation, so that's going to take more fertilizer, more paper, more sulfur, leads more explosives. The positive epic. Alright, so we are nearing the next stage of our evolution. Okay. Sweet. More technology. Everybody's getting educated. At the same time, I'm not a Hongdae guy either. I'm okay with Hongdae. I'm actually okay with Hongdae. There's this really good restaurant in Hongdae. It's like American breakfast place. And it is called Travel Maker. That's what it's called. Travel Maker, and it sells American breakfast, and it's really good. It's very, very good. Arms Industries produce rifles, rotary valve engine. Dude, our economy is going to take a big freaking hit. Our economy is going to go crazy. Let's keep the percussion caps, actually, for these guys. Urban centers, we want... Oh my gosh, dude. This is going to go crazy on our economy. Realist art, independent artists, and financial districts being publicly traded. Oh yeah, that's right. We actually got what is it called? We got mutual funds, so we can actually go and do commercialized agriculture. I like this. So having a on-paper ban and racial segregation that's not enforced makes sense that it would lead to people getting away with refusing your service is what I'm getting at. Cultural segregation, yeah. Cultural segregation. But yeah, that's basically it. Even though it's banned on paper. Aha, Zanj. In darkest Africa, a new Portugal shall emerge. But I will say restrictions on Kilpo is very rare. That is true. 3. I'm not choosing option 3, man. But I have seen a couple of no Indians or Pakistani signs. I shan't be choosing it. Alright, do we want steel frame buildings? I think we do. I would really like malaria prevention. Gosh, 8 years to do. I want it. I want it too badly. I want malaria prevention. And we've got to queue up some, we've got to queue up some freaking... Wait, let's do that. Some universities, too. But I can deal with that. Crap. I meant to do lead mines. But we have right of assembly. Alright. So this, we can then invest in. And then, now that we have right of assembly, let's actually go over here, and... I already forgot what I was going to do. Crap, what was I going to freaking do? Oh yes, commercialized agriculture. Nobody likes this one. So everyone likes commercialized agriculture. Nobody likes tenant farmers. Even Korea has an Indian problem? I don't know about a problem. But they definitely have places where darker-skinned Asians are not really accepted. For sure. And I actually saw, last time I was in Korea, which was last October, I did actually go into a convenience store, and this was in Hongdae, and there was a foreigner at the cash register, not an American, like probably a Central Asian, that's what I'm thinking. Mostly clubs and bars, yeah. Like, and even though I don't like it, I guess I understand it, but... yeah. Some people do. Same with banning Americans. Yes, but there was. It was just weird to see. It was weird to see a foreigner at the cash register in a convenience store. The problem, I mean, like a large enough amount of certain people to spark a debate or a ban in this case. I guess so. I mean, so the thing is, having not actually lived in Korea for several years, I don't exactly have my finger on the pulse of Korean society nearly as much as I once did. So my information is several years old. I haven't lived in Korea for 5.5 years, actually. So it's old information. A lot of stuff has changed in the past couple of years. Certain clubs and bars ban saying foreigners harassing girls or causing problems after drinking alcohol, which makes sense. Funny thing is, some Korean guys are just as badly behaved. Yeah, true. But here's the thing about it, though, is my understanding is in the Joseon Dynasty, you could potentially, like, get away with being in the Joseon Dynasty as a foreigner. But if you mess up at all, they're kicking you out, right? And so that definitely is like, if you're visiting a foreign country, then the expectation is you need to play by our rules. This is our house. And if you don't play by our rules, you're getting kicked out. Bars, by the way. That was a bar. Alright? But so if our people don't play by our rules, well, then we don't like that. Maybe we kick them out, or they go to jail, or whatever. But if you're coming to our house and you're being disrespectful of us, then you lose your right to be here. Honestly, on that rule alone, that should be the case for all countries. Do as the Romans do, yes. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. When I went to Spain, I got warned by a friend to avoid a specific part of Barcelona that has a large amount of Indian shop owners all selling identical stuff. Identical off-brand football merch? What the heck? That's crazy work. Crazy work. So what do you guys think? And I almost hate to take this political. I'm going to try to be as nonpartisan as I can. What do you guys think about the executive order that is halting foreign aid for the next 90 days? Nothing like that in Korea that I know of. Well, for a while there was Myeongdong that had turned into a very Chinese district of Seoul that it was just a shopping district that a lot of places were owned by Chinese. However, I don't think they were necessarily selling a bunch of off-brand stuff, but closest are Chinese-born Koreans who sell or scam. There you go. There you go. Break it up or let them be heard. Break it up. The art of doing nothing. I like this. We welcome their support. Dude, we're going to have commercialized agriculture. I actually think this will lead to more money and probably a higher standard of living. People are able to get jobs wherever they want. Depends on the aid, I think. Oh, yeah, and I also think there were exceptions. I think the exceptions were Israel, Lebanon, and Jordan? I can't remember. I know Israel was one of them. And then I actually went there and had to run through it since there were actually 30 or so shopkeepers trying to sell me Barcelona magnets with phallic imagery on them. No joke. That's crazy, dude. I want Ukraine to keep getting aid. I see. So, without saying, like, all of my stances, I'm just gonna say that I just want there to be peace. Alright? Now, I don't want to just say, like, oh, capitulate because of peace. Like, that's not what we want, but I definitely want there to be peace, and it might need to happen that there can be a peace deal negotiated in which Ukraine gives up some stuff. I mean, Russia has already taken the territory they want. Peace is giving more weapons. Hard to say. I mean, Ukraine is at the point where they're drafting women and the elderly. So, otherwise, history will repeat itself. Yeah, it's really hard to say, because this is not an easy problem to solve. Sorry, give you good price on scarf. Sar, stop running away, Sar! Oh my gosh, dude. I watch Russian state media. In Russia's view, they're already at war with us. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. You said they won't stop at Ukraine. Yeah, you've got an ambitious hour on your hands. And it's very tough to contend with that. Georgia, Kazakhstan, Transnistria, Baltics. That's tough. Now, see, the thing with the Baltics are they literally are members of NATO. So, that's definitely a different story from Ukraine, because Ukraine's not a member of NATO. Not Georgia. Yeah, Georgia's not. So that's... Gosh. It's tough to say. And the thing is... So... I've been very vocal about my stance as a libertarian. Okay? As a libertarian, I'm very non-interventionist. And... I wouldn't say I'm isolationist. Although... I really just don't want the US to be the world police. So, My thing is, like, there is a certain point where it becomes our business. But in general, I'm like, I don't know if this is really our business. 1939 to 1943, people used to say no weapons to Poland and USSR for sake of peace. Yeah, that's true. I think that Ukraine is a European issue and America should treat it that way. America should stop sending billions to Ukraine while their own cities are burning down and getting flooded. This is not about U.S. being world police. It's also about securing American interests. Yes, American interests definitely are important. Like I said, this is a difficult issue for me. I think for some people it's like an open and shut case. But for me, I have a very difficult time deciding. Like, I am not somebody that likes the Russian government, okay? I do not like the Russian government. I view them as far worse than our own. And a frozen conflict will be a North Korea, South Korea all over again. Yeah. But at the same time, so I'm also thinking about how the United States is like burning to the ground. Like, the US is having a serious problem. I mean, and I really feel as though that money should be either directed inward, or ideally, since I'm a libertarian, just not taxed at all, and allow our people to prosper more. And so, yes. P.S. I love Russia, just not Putin and his government. Yeah, that's the thing, is I think Russia's actually a really cool place. I just don't like the Russian government. That's why I had to say I don't like the Russian government. The EU should be the main defender of Ukraine and not rely on Daddy America for everything, which is what I'm getting at. So I actually partially agree with you. So I like the idea of us having allies, of course, but if Russia tests its waters and makes a small provocation against NATO after winning in Ukraine, then more lives will be lost. Yes, there's an argument for that, and then there's also the argument that, like... So there were also... Gosh, it's hard to decide what I feel about this. American/European boots on the ground unless US leaves NATO. So I'm curious as to Jin's opinion on this. What is your opinion on the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? What's your opinion on those? Because the argument for it at the time was that it will save more lives than it will take, because it can avoid an American invasion. For it saved American lives. Okay. And that shows consistency, at the very least, because a lot of people are like, you know, they're in favor of one and then not the other. And so I can respect the consistency, at least. It's just very tough, like, because we're kind of playing with fire here. This is not a game. This is a game. Funding/support for Ukraine. If funding/support for Ukraine stops, it emboldens China. Now, see, but what if, though? But what if we redirected the aid from Ukraine to Taiwan? Because I really want Taiwan to be independent. That's my personal, like, Taiwan and South Korea, we got to make sure that they're supported. China will know that US/West will give up after a while. Gosh, but I mean, that did happen in Vietnam, though. So definitely the US gave up after a while. And it's like, should the US have kept going in Vietnam and just continued to send And we actually sent troops there. We actually had boots on the ground there. We were not only sending weapons, we were sending weapons and bodies. So that's a tough question. These are very tough questions to answer. But yeah, I really want Taiwan to remain independent, personally. Ukraine is both European and American national interest to stop Russian/Chinese power. I can see that. They're also the breadbasket of Europe. I mean, they produce so much food, and it's like they're the Iowa of Europe. So yeah, and it's tough to say. I don't think Russia wants to annex Ukraine. I think they want a land bridge to Crimea. And they've got to have a warm water port. When I say they've got to, I don't mean like I think they should. I mean like, in their interests, they want a warm water port. So it makes sense that they would want to annex this region. What is it called? Oh, I can't remember. The Donbass region, I think it's called. They want to go up until the Carpathian Mountains in Romania. That would be crazy, dude. Now that would be really crazy. Ukraine doesn't have Slipknot, though, so it's not as cool. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, we are actually running too much of a surplus. Lower taxes. Reason is for their security interest, because that is a defensible position. Ukraine is just plains. That is true. That is true. It's easy to defend a mountainous border. It's far more difficult to... It's easy to defend a coastline, and it's easy to defend mountains. Any kind of natural border you got. I studied this like crazy. One more admin available, by the way. Wait, one more admin available? Oh, administration? Yeah, it's in Southern Africa. I did want to get Zulu first. Zulu actually is not supported by anybody. There's a freaking national movement. Let me conquer this. And no one will support Zulu. Yeah, let's do it. And we have plenty of money, too. How many divisions they got? 15? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, upgrade all units? Oh yeah, I can upgrade my artillery. It's gonna take a little while for the artillery, but that's okay. Because it's only 2. We're short on convoys. We need to upgrade our ports. Still get that malaria prevention. Guys, I really want it. I want it so bad. Steamships, industrial port. Alright. This is what we want. We want the gantry cranes. I don't know. But we have to actually get ironclads first. No. No, we don't. Oh, that. Okay, the gantry cranes actually unlocks it. I think it used to be different. You will know when you start watching Russian state media. Yes, I have to confess, I don't watch Russian state media. I actually don't watch a lot of American media either. I watch some. But, and I try to kind of get sources from all over the place. But not Russian state media. And I also don't speak Russian, so good, Jen. I'll stick to watching memes for my news. Nice. I totally forgot I could establish a colony here. Does this place have anything? Coal and wood? What about this place? Coal and wood. Same. Nice. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to do a quick calculation again. Okay. I just had to just take a look at my calculator for something. Netherlands? I don't really care too much about the Netherlands. In real life, either. Alright, trade route importing grain from Zulu is inactive. I didn't even know I was importing grain from Zulu. Wait, British market? British market? Why am I in the... What? Would have been like another South Korea, maybe? Would have been like another South Korea, maybe. Was that in reference to Vietnam? I'm very not caught up. I'm frazzled. I'm dazzled. I'm bedazzled with gems. Alright. So, I'm just changing all these production methods just because... Oh yeah, we got repeating rifles now? More steel required. Hold on, are we making this much money with low taxes? What the heck? Very funny Russian state media clip. Oh. Oh, yes, it was in reference to Vietnam. Gotcha. There's a very funny Russian state media clip where they play I Show Speed's Planet Destroyer, VOD thingy, and he bombs the US, mistaking it for Russia. Oh. Nice. Alright, I very much like this situation here. Oh, I'm not constructing anything, that's why. Okay, so we don't have enough convoys, and we're not at war, so we straight up need better ports. So let's build... Oh, this is an anchorage. What the heck? Ports? Where are ports? Wait, all... Oh, this is all urban buildings. Duh! Holy crap, dude. I feel so dumb for that. Alright. Fishing wharves. Let's go to fishing trawlers. Logging camps. I cannot believe that I didn't even change any of this stuff. University Philosophy Department. Government, we're doing standardized filing system. Holy crap. Ports, they're all being changed to cargo ports. Okay, I think that's good now. General training, we don't even have any conscripts. Let's see, okay, gold mines. Yep, we've got the gold mines. We need to use dynamite. Rail transportation? Rail transportation. Lead mines. Lead mines? Good, yes. They're hiring. We're getting the lead we need. Slowly. Alright, and then dynamite. And dynamite. Increase wool gathering for sure. We'll do standard fences. Very efficient. You switch the methods for all. I literally change each building individually. So exhausting with micromanaging. Yeah, I really don't like to do that. I mean, doing this, having to go through all of them is already very annoying. And you know what? I'm actually okay if our economy kind of takes a hit a little bit. I'm just actually gonna switch all of this stuff. I don't want to, Actually, let's maintain a single crop here. Let's produce more grain. But I just want to actually speed up this automation. So the private sector is going to have to go crazy with these coal mines and everything. You're going to have to figure it out. Because it's time for automation. Railway, wooden passenger carriages, awesome. Fair, but frankly, I respect the fact that he's made an actual career out of it rather than just remaining as a guy screaming in his room at a mobile game. Fair. Fair. I don't know who this is, so I cannot opine. For both industries. Ooh, I like the mine output. I definitely like that. Okay. So this looks good. How about the transportation, huh? Stop it with this. I don't want that thing. Russia is siding with the Pope. I should clarify, I dislike his character, but hey, he's smart for making money that way. Sounds like it. For sure. More of a reflection of society that I dislike. Yeah, that's... So in general, I find stuff like that. So my thing is... I don't want the government to ban OnlyFans. I want OnlyFans to shut down because it has no customers that want it. That's what I want. I want for the culture to change to the point where we don't think that OnlyFans is okay. I want the culture to change where we don't think that dating apps are okay. I don't want them to be banned with government force. It's going to take a lot more effort, and that is the very huge challenge behind these things, is you must... Yes. You must... If you're taking that position, you must put forth so much more effort. I don't like the mindset of how positively they are looked at. Yep. Dejan says, I think we should ban women. Alright, well, that's the end of the human race, I guess. We don't need steam ships. We need steel hulls. That's what we need. Alright. I'm gonna go with transportation. Rail transportation. Just exempt the ones that can't do it. The sulfur mines straight up could. Coffee plantations. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that so there's a shortage on transportation. And then we can say, hey, by the way, Alentejo, you need more transportation. Take care of it. I can't type in any language. It's all good. Alright. I think we're actually doing okay. We're actually doing pretty well. Losing 9,000 a week, but that's at very low taxes. We're not constructing anything, though. Oh, look at this war. So what's the deal here? They're trying to get independence from Great Britain. And they're being supported by a lot of countries. Oh, Great Britain is being supported by most of their subjects. But Morocco is being supported by Spain, Brazil, Egypt, Hejaz, and Cuba. We should make bioengineered 7-foot-tall, blonde-haired A10. I don't know what A10. A10-eyed superhumans, rather than relying on women to continue existence. Too bad you couldn't join the UK to take Brazil. Yeah, true facts. Darn it all to heck. But I just didn't want to get subjugated by them. That's the thing. I wanted to remain independent. I think my next playthrough, by the way, I think my next stream, probably going to be an isolationist communist China, which will be very interesting because usually communism focuses on internationalism and all that stuff. But having an isolationist communist China would be very, very interesting because I think it could actually work just because China has every resource. As far as I understand it, they might be, I don't know if they have rubber, but they could colonize though. The topic of the game, can you pick option 3 for the South African administration? I suppose. Does this place have regular malaria? It does. Treaty ported into oblivion. Yeah, we gotta get rid of the Portuguese treaty port in that playthrough. We could do it, though. All you have to do is take the one province. You take one province and it's good. You fine. You was fine. You was important. Option 3 reference. So he's talking about... So when you establish a colonial administration, it gives you 3 options, and the third option is the whip shall crack and the colony provide. Yeah, but those lead mines, though. They don't have enough people, though. Can I force them to change to commercialized agriculture? Change. Change to homesteading, then. Imposition demand sent. Alright. They're enacting homesteading. Alright, I want to finish this colony, though. After I finish the colony, we can do it. Accurate for South Africa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I actually really want to expand these gold mines. Boom. Done. Gold? Gold. Let's expand the gold mines. We'll go back to low taxes. And we'll be okay. I want to know what the private sector is doing. Okay, and also, the British are building whaling stations, sugar plantations. Sicily is building cotton plantations. They're taking up all of our farms. Like American-owned, or American farmland owned by the Chinese. South Africa, my bad. I shouldn't have abbreviated that. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking South Africa. I didn't even think about sexual assault. And if that's not what you meant, dang, I screwed up. It was at that moment he knew. How's America doing? Oh, they're a presidential oligarchy now, so they don't have autocracy anymore. They have oligarchy. Tenant farmers, by the way, they started with homesteading. That's crazy, dude. Crazy work. And how many states is this? How many states do they have right now? I don't want to count that. South Africa is probably also accurate for South... Oh. I read SA in South Africa. Does anybody watch Rotten Mango, by the way? Because I do watch her videos sometimes. I like a few of them. Rotten Mango. So Rotten Mango makes these videos talking about like true crime and stuff like that. And they're very long videos. They're really good videos to listen to if you're just like doing something else and you're just trying to keep yourself occupied. I know some people listen to these things at like 1.5 times speed or something, but I just like to listen to it at normal speed. And they're like an hour or two. Stephanie Sue, yeah. And she talks about a lot of really interesting true crime cases and stuff. Recently, she was talking about the brothers' home in South Korea, and I think it's supposed to be like a 3-part series. I also watched her series on the P. Diddy stuff, which I think was 4... No, I think it was 3 parts. I think it was 3 parts. And the videos they tend to be like 1 or 2 hours, and they're very, very good to watch. They're very fun to watch, and there's a similar channel called Dark Asia with Megan, and I do kind of like her videos, but I like that Stephanie Sue with Rotten Mango. She does very long form stuff, and the Dark Asia videos are like 15-20 minutes. Why is it always true crime? Is there a fake crime genre? Well, so my understanding of it, and maybe I'm wrong, but my understanding of it is that It's as opposed to, like, fictional crime stories. I had a phase where I had an interest of that. Tried to go to school for it. Oh, okay, so you went to... trying to go to, and, like, get into forensics and stuff. Yeah, see, that's pretty interesting to me. Oh, and you know what? I probably should do malaria prevention before I establish that colony, so that they'll have it too. Because I think they'll have it too, if I get it. Investment banks. Now, see, that's going to be good. Fascinating for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I just like Rotten Mango's videos. I don't watch her other channels. She's got another channel that's just called Stephanie Sue. And then she's also got like a, I guess it's like a cheeky channel. Pardon the pun, because it's called Miss Mango Butt. I don't know a lot about those channels. I'm not really interested in it because it's just I'm interested in the true crime stuff, but she does actually do other content besides that. And that's where I know SA from, because she always says SA. She doesn't say sexual assault or... Like, I want to say the word. I don't have a problem saying the word, but I just don't want YouTube to destroy me, so... But guys, what do you guys think of The Foreigner, my book, upcoming February 20th? It is officially getting published. The Foreigner, I'm expecting for it to go live on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all of that stuff, and it might just be print on demand. I don't know if they're going to actually, like, order copies, but I want to say near the beginning of the stream, hate the hidden webcam stuff in Korea. Oh, yes. That is true. It will... Wait, it will be Kino. Kino? It will be kind? Oh, crap. What, hold on, what's going here? Cinema. Oh, awesome. Still waiting for the line in the wrap, but waiting for the Kindle, but probably won't get it until either summer or winter of 2025. Oh, wait, oh, did you, like, order a Kindle or something? And are waiting for that to come in? There is a digital version available. And if you ordered it and for some reason can't access it, just let me know. I'll just straight up send you a PDF. What is this? Great Britain has taken notice of our colony in Portuguese Namaquo land, attempting to enforce their claim on the region by demanding we cede the colony to them. Oh! Oh, I see. Wait, you have a claim on this? How do you have a claim on that? I have it, but it's at my other home. Oh, gotcha. Need to find a reason to travel back there, stay there, and pick it up again. Gotcha. So if you actually paid for it, just let me know where I can send it, and I'll straight up send you, like, if you want to contact me on Discord or, gosh. Anything you want to contact me on, I'll straight up send you a PDF. Namaquo land? Do we really want Namaquo land? Got one coal mine. I don't care about Namaquo land. Take it. I don't care. Okay. But yeah, I'm not sure it's worth... Yeah, Namaquo land, I don't think... We weren't really getting anything out of it. The colony, I mean. I know, you weren't talking about my, my book. The landowners would get radicalized by this, but the landowners don't have any power. So I don't really care about what the landowners think. We've got most of our goal laws, actually. We do want to get, For egalitarian... Oh, yeah, we want to go, feminism. I really didn't like to say that, but we got to do it. It's on my list after I finish reading The Iron Kingdom. Gotcha. Yeah, just let me know as soon as you're ready for it, and I would be happy to send you it. With this, does this make us actually more money? I've never really focused on these laws. There's one country I started as, and I can't remember which one it was, but it started with propertied women instead of legal guardianship. Untrained hands. Keep children off the factory floor. Alright. We're doing alright. Building more gold mines. Transportation getting very expensive. Is the private sector going to do anything about that? Because in Verstadt, do they have a? They do have a railway. It's being subsidized and not making enough transportation. It's owned by Great Britain, actually. Build that. There is a transportation shortage. Oh, yes. And the railway only produces 30. So, that will not be good. Alright, let's spend the money. We can spend the money to increase the enactment success chance. Getting propertied women. But yeah, The Foreigner is coming out. I am so excited, guys. I wrote that back like a year and a half ago about. And I remember the last day that I worked on the first draft, and that was just such a good day. You can get a claim on tribes if you become the main colonizer of them. Like if you have colonized most of them, then it just gives you the rest of it. Gotcha. Hey, we got electricity, 1897. Probably late for that, but that's okay. De facto gives you it. Gotcha. But I also have another book that has been completely written, but has not been edited. And I am not ready to edit it yet. It's going to be very expensive to do that. It's going to cost over $1,000 for sure. But it's called Eagle's Ascent. And I've talked about it before. I'm writing Midnight Sea now, and Midnight Sea is over 28,000 words, which I'm pretty happy about it, to be honest, because if my goal... The Zulu? I don't care about that. My goal was to get Midnight Sea to 27,000 words this month, and I reached that. So, I'm very happy about that. I don't know when it's going to be next month. I'm hoping I can actually finish the book by next month. At least the first draft. Still, of course, it has to be edited. And it will be the first book in a duology. The second book will be called The Lost Empire. So it's going to be part of the Mu series. I'm pretty sure I've seen it happen with Persia, which you should totally play, by the way, when they colonized Turkmenia. I love how you put an asterisk there. Investment banks unlocked. Sweet. We've got another company. Our companies are not working out, guys. They're not doing well at all. More infrastructure? All right. Sure. Our men are professionals. Yes, so this year, my goals for this year were really to kind of unleash my creative side. Joining the scramble for Africa. Bring out the maps and the straight edges. Yes, bring them out. Botswana, colonizing that, and Eastern New Guinea I can still grab a piece of. No progress. Immediately, just no progress. Is that Portuguese Eastern New Guinea? Need a port. Still on under 100 construction, by the way. Am I... Hold on. Okay, so tell me about that. I just inadvertently clicked on that. Tell me about this. What should be my goal for construction? Because I never know when to build more construction sectors. Should I build like 10 more? Like 200 should be my goal? Holy crap. See, I didn't know about this. So I have 17, so maybe I should just build 10 more. But I would have to actually build it in Portugal, though. How many people do we have? Not many. People go pretty aggressive with the construction. You know what? That's probably why I go so slow in this game. That's probably my problem. At least enough to build multiple things at the same time. Let's go. Let's do it. Freaking go, dude. Oh yeah, and since we have malaria prevention, we can actually go and establish the colonial administration. Not surprised by the 200 comment. I was around that range with Korea my first playthrough. None in the capital yet, OMG. Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't even have any in the capital. I got other things to do, man. All right, let's do the colonial administration, and we'll go with option 3. Never got independence from Qing. That's a tough one. That's a really hard thing to do. All right, so the whip shall crack and the colony provide. So they will be tailored around slave labor and ruthless exploitation. Extraction at any cost. Oh my gosh, dude. Mines and plantations. Alright. This is crazy work, dude. Yeah, they're in the slave trade. Ban slavery, dude. Stop it. They don't even have any success chance. Oh, it's 10%, okay. I'm telling them to ban slavery, though. And I can only have a colony here. I worked that hard for malaria prevention. I hope they at least have it. Portuguese Eastern New Guinea. Earthquake relief? Sure. Why am I suddenly gaining so much money? Was that seriously such a big strain on my freaking, Oh, because there were that many freaking construction sectors in the other place. Oh my gosh, dude. Brother man. Crazy work. Alright, let's go down to low taxes then. Very low taxes. And I think we can probably let up on the consumption tax for tobacco now. I'm alright with it. What are we researching? Gantry cranes. Good. We need that. Do a quick calculation really quick. Really quick calculation. Really quickly. Run back at once. What do we want? British expedition in Portuguese Togo has encountered our own troops, suggesting their colonial ambitions for the region are in conflict with our own. They must turn back at once. Please. Please. Please, turn back. Please. They're notorious now. What is this? The art of doing nothing. Welcome their support. Awesome. We're getting propertied women, guys. All right, let me check something here. All right. Just wanted to do that quickly. Just very quick calculation. Papua? Oh. Oh. Transfer states. They don't want my support. Papua, if you don't want my support, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to freaking tell you. Oh well. Good luck. Scandinavian... Hold on, what? Scandinavian East Indies? That's weird. Dude, Victoria 3 Endgame is so weird. So freaking weird. Look at that, they're passing national supremacy in the United States. That's crazy, dude. Oh yeah, so this is actually called the Gulf of America now. In the United States it is. Of course, it's up to the international community if they want to recognize that, but I'm in the United States, and now it's called the Gulf of America. Personally, just being a geography guy, being kind of like a vexillologist of sorts, I know that's flags, but it doesn't matter. I actually would much prefer the name American Gulf. I feel like the Gulf of America just doesn't have as much of a ring to it as the American Gulf. But yes, indeed. So, oh, disrespecting our maps. Excuse me. Herrero Land? Where? Where's Herrero Land? Good point. American Gulf does sound so much better than Gulf of America, yes. It's this one? Portugal loses their claim? Do I have a claim? I have a claim. Give me the infamy. Give me the frickin' infamy, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. We can't do it. Yeah, Gulf of Mexico is better than Mexican Gulf, yeah. Scandinavian East Indies. Oh, hello. What the heck? What would you like to buy at IKEA today? Actually, wait, that just sounds like modern Sweden. That's so freaking funny. Oh my gosh, dude. Once again, crazy work. Okay, so, yeah, we're trying to improve relations with Great Britain. It's not working out so much, but we're trying. And they're trying to build a railway in Beira and not in Orange. I guess it doesn't really matter for me as much anymore because... I mean, I can't even change it now. And they've made it productive. Do they have, laissez-faire? No, they have an extraction economy. They have an extraction economy, so that's not going to help them. Portuguese East Africa has agrarianism, but they're switching to laissez-faire, which is pretty good. What's happening right now? Oh. Tswana. Alright, hey, let me know if you need any help, buddy. You got 6 battalions? I think you'll be alright. Tswana has 4. No technology. You see, I would really like to conquer Eastern Cape, huh? Transfer subject, but we have to fight Great Britain, and I don't like that. Hold on. I wonder what side of the whip cracking the Boers are on in South Africa. Oh gosh, Cape Colony, let's see. They've banned slavery. But they still have racial segregation. And they have a presidential dictatorship. Okay, so what next? We try to abolish the monarchy? Try to go parliamentary republic? Radicalize the landowners and the Catholic Church, but they are marginalized. Marginalized? They're from Mars now. The Catholic Church is they're all from Mars now, and that's it. Oh, Morocco, by the way, is now a puppet of Great Britain. Okay, we're a protectorate. Now, let me know if you need any help with that, guys. They're colonizing pretty quickly, and I think it's just because we waited to get malaria prevention. Prevention! Okay, gantry cranes, that's going to help out with our stuff there. Influence, it's tough. It's very tough. War Sangali, we don't need the defensive pact with them. End. No more defensive pact with them. I had a feeling the Pope was hiding a UFO under the Vatican. Same here. I feel like he's still hiding it. Trade agreement with Spain. Defensive pact with ESOC. I don't need this. I don't need the defensive pact with ESOC. Trade agreement with 2 Sicilies. Knowledge sharing with Benin. What are they at? Subjects. Oh, I could demand that we annex. 75% chance that they accept. We just annex them straight up. I don't like that. What do we have? What do they have that we might want? What do they have? Well, they have some iron, some coal, some rubber, some wood, fish. Dyes are always good. Rubber rush. I mean, we have rubber, though. Newly formed parties. Dude, abolishing the monarchy is going to be crazy. What is this? The French Legitimist Revolt? The French Legitimist Revolt? Autocratic monarchy compared to presidential autocracy. Alright. Oh, but they're trying to get universal suffrage, though. Away from autocracy. So they're trying to get presidential republic with... Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Dead butt, though. What do you think they actually have under there? Gosh, I have no idea, dude. I can't even speculate. That's crazy. Just to think about that. See, I feel like I want to be friends with the homie. I feel like I want that. Because he's your homie. Yes, that's precisely why. Doesn't the actual basilica go further down than Lost Izalith? I have no idea what that is. I don't know what Lost Izalith is. So how can I be friends with the homie? Trade agreement. We don't have any influence. We must declare a rival. Can I can't. Okay, he's not recognized, so I can't do that. Can I declare Egypt my rival? No. Can I declare Japan my rival? Is that... What does that say? Empire of Japan? Kind of cool, except that they... What the heck, dude? They've lost Kyushu to the French Legitimist Revolt? That's so weird.
Oh.
Fine. Yeah, Busan is their treaty port. Busan has been captured by the French. Oh no. That's awful. Who can I declare? Oh, hold on. I just got a bunch of influence. I didn't even realize that. All right, so how? Let's go over to Dahomey. We could do a trade agreement if we owe them an obligation. Oh crap! I just declined. Yes, owe an obligation. Now can they do it? Hey, trade agreement accepted. I wouldn't want to have too friendly relations with Futa Jalon. Might get an unexpected surprise. Yes, indeed. Oh. I don't know where they are. Dude, Spain's getting freaking royally wrecked. They are getting so freaking wrecked, dude. What's... They want to humiliate Spain and get an Al Raif treaty port? They want this one. Oh, boom, it ended. Yep. Compromising the people. Get a step back for plus 10%. Yep, I'll take it. Might get an unexpected surprise. Colonial crash. Flash. They have soldiers. We only have arguments. I don't want to give up my freaking Portuguese Togo. Here. Force me to give it up. I should have just integrated it, like incorporated it. Fine. Alright, I'm gonna actually go and take a look at our colonies. Portuguese Mauritania. Alright, I'm gonna incorporate them. I should have done this a long freaking time ago. 21 years. Right, so toward the end of the game. Windward Coast. I might start... Should I start that China playthrough next stream? Los Izalith is a late game area in Dark Souls that is basically heck and is very far down. Gotcha. I did not know that. Dutch Niger Delta. Portuguese North Cameroon. Portuguese Niger Delta. Get all this stuff. Good. We're actually getting a really good colonies there. Yeah, I think I'm just playing this game wrong. I think I'm just going not far enough on industry. And I think I need more. No. They really freaking want Togo. Conquer all of Africa first and then next playthrough. That's not going to happen in the next 37 years. Sorry. I'm learning things. I'm definitely learning things. I think I need to play more aggressively, and I think I need to be a lot less interested in staying out of debt completely and more interested in just not being over leveraged. Too much in the green. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Industrialist, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think I've been far too concerned with just staying out of debt and not concerned enough with spending, but just keeping the debt under control. I think that's what I need to really focus on, is just keeping it under control. Keep going to the 2000s if that's what it takes. That would not be fun at all, because if everybody's at the same technology level. Personally, my reserves are nearly empty, but I don't go into debt. Yeah, and it's tough because you don't always know what you need to do to get in the black again, and so thick wave. I need to turn on my fan. Only the -7% chance. Come on, guys. Parliamentary Republic. Our men are professionals. Whistle stop tour. I agree, my military game is also weak. Yeah. I really just have to do it. Oh, foreign investment rights agreement with Scandinavia? No. -142. It's probably a little higher because of the opportunity. Yeah, no. Artistic expressions. A 7% chance. Alright. Just trying to build as many of these things as I can. And we're depleting our money, but that's okay. get more loyalists. Oh, we actually have tons of loyalists now. The Feminine Order of Portuguese Western Guangdong. We cannot afford to make martyrs of women. What? Okay. I don't care about this. Yes. I also have the intention, once I finish Midnight Sea, I don't know if I'm actually going to write The Lost Empire immediately. It's book number 2. Now, what I might write The Lost Empire, but I actually have plans to... Oh, man. Do that so we don't get the setback. I don't want to get up to 2. But I actually have plans to write a Western called Frontier. And I have started it, but I did not get very far. The reason why is I actually started Midnight Sea first, and there was a point where I was like, man, I don't really know if I really have a lot of ideas for Midnight Sea. I think I'm going to just pause it, and then I was like, maybe I should just go and then write Frontier instead. So I wrote Frontier. I started on Frontier, and then I was like, man, I don't have a lot of ideas for this either. And so I went and I stopped that, and then I was like, I should go back to Midnight Sea and just finish it. How do you feel about the solo leveling anime being in Japanese? I have no idea what that is either. We're in the voting phase, guys. We can actually do this. We're voting to be able to vote. Refuse our demand to... What? Well, that sucks. Oh, they're likely to increase autonomy. Hey, we got Parliamentary Republic. Excellent. Okay, now, are they having an election? Not right now. So we've got a legitimate government, at least. Well, there's an ongoing revolution here. Royalist movement. Now, see, I don't care for that. Oh, I totally forgot we have the Azores. I totally forgot about this area. Personally, I don't care. It's a Korean manhwa that got an entire... Hold on, they got an anime adaptation, but the anime was in Japanese rather than Korea, so there's a bit of controversy. Finally, a flag, and the color looks right. Yes, good. We got the freaking, thing. I'm just trying to decrease this revolution. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's done. So, now can we make a more legitimate government? Good. And can we get women in the workplace? We haven't invented feminism yet. And never shall we. Duel, let them fight. Oh, we got reinforced concrete. That's good. That part is really good. I like having 171 construction, in fact. Okay, maybe that was my problem. Maybe I seriously just didn't have enough construction sectors, and maybe that's what my main weakness is. Let's build 5 more. Let's go crazy on it. Not playing with him. New research, political agitation for historically accurate Portugal. No, no. Our economy is trying to recover since we lost... I think it's Portuguese South Africa. Alright, university we could make. We could actually build universities, finally. And can we actually build multiple things at once? Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. I don't even know what to do about this. Like, I'm not used to this. Also, we got good ports. And then we got steel frame buildings? Brother, man. Let's freaking go. Ports. Oh, we got electric street lights, but we can't do that yet. We don't have any electricity. Industrial port. So, we need to go up to... We're gonna go crazy on freaking convoys, but we need to be able to actually build the ships. Fishing wharves, we need steam trawlers. Logging camps, we need electric sawmill. Oh, we don't have electric plants. I normally don't care about that stuff unless it's like a historical drama or documentary. Makes sense. I don't even watch anime. The only anime that I really got into was Bobobo. There we go. We can make steel hulls too. Let's do that now, and then let's also upgrade our ships. Excellent news. And now we've got steel frame buildings. Bobobo. That's what the name of the anime is, and it's so freaking funny. Like making King Henry black or something, or Nobunaga being played by a white guy. Yeah, see, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Aside from that, the rest I don't care. Oh, did I do it? Oh, I did it. Alright, we can also do steel frame buildings now. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Steel frame buildings. Dude, I went from... Dude! Oh my gosh! I went from, like, 95 construction and now 300 something. I'm learning how to play this freaking game. I think I'm actually learning how to play the game. Now you're getting it. Yes, indeed. Before I was not. Make growth go burr. I think I just always forget about that stuff. I'm losing a crap ton of money. 76,000 a week. But we can raise a few taxes, huh? Raise some taxes. Oh, we're also very low on authority, too. We still have road maintenance in Alentejo. Hold on, what is this? Oman wishes to grant us foreign investment rights. Yes. Just wanted to get an opinion on a subject like that, since you don't really get something like that for English countries. True. Let's first of all revoke this decree of road maintenance. Right, now we're actually in positive authority, at least. But monarchy actually gives you 200 authority, so when we gave that up, we gave up the authority bonus. Okay. They've colonized Zambia. Okay. Gosh, guys, this is mostly what I want. I mean... Oh, Portuguese South Africa wants to increase their autonomy. If declined, they increase South Africa's independence, or liberty desire by 10. Koreans get upset on a lot of stupid things. True. Holy crap, I stopped paying attention to hype, and now the construction is at 300. Yeah, dude. 319. Decline. Start a diplomatic play. I freaking dare you. Do it. That's what I freaking thought, brother man. That's what I thought. Let's improve relations. Let's reduce the subject payments. We can appoint a governor? Increases liberty to a local as a governor. The colonials will love it. Decreases liberty desire by 5. Let me see. Planky has the right mindset. He just needs to make sure that the GDP growth keeps up to balance the loss from all those construction sectors. Yes, indeed. You got to make sure you're not over-leveraged. It's okay to have debt, but the growth of your debt cannot be more than the growth of your GDP. Knowledge sharing. Knowledge. But totally easier said than done. Totally agree, because there is no way to track percentage gain of debt compared to percentage gain of GDP. No easy way, I should say. There's no like concrete way of doing it. You just kind of have to look at the chart and hope that it's accurate, or like hope it's precise enough. Look at this crap. They can work on 17 things at once? Or 16. No, hold on. Okay, no, the queue has 17 things at once, but it has... Oh my gosh, dude. This is ridiculous. It's really getting ridiculous. Crazy work. Available decisions. What? Oh, Congo River Expedition? We did that in the last campaign. I don't think I need to do that. Just shoo it all together. We get ready to relearn the game a few months from now. Why? Hold on. What's happening a few months from now? I have 9 interests. What's happening a few months from now? Oh, look how short on glass we are. Holy crap, dude. They're going to redo how trading works. Okay, alright. I'm okay with that. Just anything that does not require any convoys. Because we're very short on convoys. I can do that one, but it's not a lot of glass. It's not going to help me out that much. And we could just straight up build a bunch of glassworks. Glassworks? Glassworks. 5 of them. And now I can actually work on 3 of them at once. Now that is pretty cool. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I actually have not been keeping up with Victoria 3 news as much. Not nearly as much as I should be. Let's also max out the port on in Extremadura. In Lisbon, right? I feel like I might at some point want to visit Portugal. I think it'd be a cool place. So what are we spending our authority on this? Just the consumption tax. It's a cool place. Jin is very well traveled. You've been to many places, my friend. No, I've never been to Europe. So I have been to Canada, Australia, Japan, and Korea, and I was briefly, it doesn't count, definitely does not count, but I was briefly in Taiwan just for a layover, and it was not even intentional. I didn't purposefully go through Taiwan. They routed me through it because I was supposed to take a direct flight to Korea, and I missed it because the layover was like 27 minutes and the plane got there late. But, yeah, they routed me through Taipei. So, and it was in San Francisco. So I went from San Francisco to all the way to Taipei, and then from there to Incheon. Hate this freaking flag, dude. Hate it. And look at that. There are Liberty Desires so freaking low. Oh yeah, and the Heavenly Kingdom, by the way, not at war. Visit your ancestral lands. It's fun, unless you're. So I'm not Native American. I'm basically like 90% British. I am like 90% British. I don't think I really want to go to the UK right now or Ireland. I think a lot of things are going on in there that I don't necessarily want to go through. But yeah, and actually, my grandpa was actually a second-generation immigrant. I don't know what you call it when it's like It's the first generation that was actually born in the country. Because because his parents, I think his mom was 100% Irish and his dad was 100% Scottish. And then on my dad's side, it's like 100% English. So I'm just all British. But my dad's side of the family has been in the country. I think we were able to track it at least as far back as before the Civil War, and has been around this area, Texas, Louisiana. I still have a lot of family that lives in Texas and Louisiana. My dad moved to Florida for work long time ago. I get it, it's on the media, but it's also overblown. Kind of like stereotype that shootings happen all the time in the US. Gotcha. A lot of parts of the UK are really cool. And that is what I would like to see someday. I really would like to visit. Whoa, that was crazy. Did you guys just see that? I just zoomed in on London and it just said Beijing for a split second. That was crazy, dude. Oh my gosh. That we were just talking about that. It just said Beijing for a split second. But yeah, I would like to see London at some point. There's a lot of places. Oh yeah, Italy formed, by the way. There's a lot of places in Europe that I really would love to see. Rome is one of them. And what's the city over here called? Ravenna. Ravenna, I really want to see. And it's mainly because that was like the last capital of the Western Roman Empire. And yeah, I really want to see it. And they've got that basilica, or gosh, I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it has that stained glass depiction of Justinian. I really want to see. It's a famous one. It's in Ravenna. So I really want to see that. I'd love to see Athens. And I'd love to see... Paris would be really cool. Travel to Europe mainly due to historical reasons. Was cool going to all the World War I and World War II battle sites. Seriously, that would be awesome. That would definitely be very cool. We're maxing out the port right now. We are now in debt. So I guess let's see. Let's see how serious we are about this. About just not being under leverage, or not being over leveraged. What are we researching next? Pan-nationalism? That probably is the best idea. We do need the authority. And then after that, I can go with... honestly, pump jacks. That would be freaking awesome. The rural folk want racial segregation. Not gonna happen, brother. You can try to rest while you recover, I guess. No expert. I'm not sure. I'm sure Robert might have a better idea. I'm not so sure. Robert loves to tell people what to do, but I'm not 100% sure that he knows everything there is to know. I'd be far more inclined to trust Degen, to be honest. But he does, occasionally Robert does come up with really good ideas that I didn't even think about. Did I offer knowledge sharing? Knowledge. I mean, our GDP is going up, so I'm good. And we're getting more convoys too. Actually, we don't need to even need to max out the port, because we're getting plenty of convoys like this. We do need to make more steel. Can we make more? Knowing this, I really feel like our Isolationist China playthrough is going to be awesome. I think it's going to work out really well. Knowing that you could just max out construction like this and it's going to, like, just go crazy. Yeah. By the way, this stream is up to like 17 hours, 17 odd hours of watch time. But don't machine production as China. Oh yeah, because you never run out of people. Yeah. You don't have to worry about you don't really have to worry nearly as much about that situation as China because you just have endless population. It's not anymore in modern day, but you know, we'll see about that. Exactly. Yeah, they need the work. They actually need to. I remember when transportation and power, electricity, were national goods, not local only goods. Change that real fast. Oh, look at this! Our companies are actually productive. Are they? Oh no, they're not productive. Well, so what's going on here? So this Portuguese plant headquarters, Portuguese plantations, all right. The production is 34.9. Sugar plantations in the Canary Islands, not doing so well. I really suck at electrifying / railroading my country, also fully upgrading and equipping the military. So, yeah, I know, and I fail at that with the military for sure. So, I think this is just a burgeoning hypothesis. But I think if you just switch the production methods, then I think that you can actually let the private sector handle it for the most part. Because the thing about that is electricity is actually used by pops of all wealth levels for heating needs, right? And it's equivalent of 1.5 units of wood, right? So there is a latent need for electricity without you even switching any production methods over to it. You don't necessarily have to force your country to build power plants before the private sector does so. They're going to naturally do it over time. They might not build as many as you need, but at least if you have some, then you can create that demand. Same thing with transportation. Hold on, once. The North German people must accept their lot. Let's do this one. We back. Had to fight off a stray dog to stop my cat from being eaten alive. Oh my gosh. So same thing is true for transportation, because with this one, there is a pop need for it. So if you go pops of wealth levels 10 to 99 for free movement, and it's the default good. Now you can use automobiles for 3.3 units of transportation, and then for 20 to 99, it also fulfills the communication need, which can also be fulfilled by telephones. So, never a dull moment with DGen. Yeah, seriously. So yes, transportation and electricity, there is that latent need, and I think the private sector will eventually take care of that. Now, my private sector is currently building in a whole bunch of other countries right now, but they're just trying to get rich. Trying to get rich quick. Can you blame them? Alright, let's build 5 more. 5 more construction sectors. Let's freaking go, dude. Freaking go. Can I establish any more colonies? No, I cannot. That's it. That's it, and that's all. We got this one. That's it. We don't even have any of the oil here? That sucks, dude. Oh my gosh. Crazy work. I'm addicted to saying that now. I'm addicted to saying crazy work. Can you sell states for money? I don't know how to do that. Is that a real thing? Can I seriously just sell land? Also, let's see if there's an exile that actually supports multiculturalism. positivist movement. He's traditionalist. He's a reformer. He opposes multiculturalism. That's weird. I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking. I don't know. I've never seen the option to do that before. I know you can trade states, but this is a radical, and he doesn't have an opinion on multiculturalism. This guy's a nihilist. No. This guy's a Democrat. This guy's a reformer, traditionalist. Come on, give me a multiculturalist, a protectionist, authoritarian, former social democrat. No. Authoritarian, social democrat, positivist, a communist. This one is a communist. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, communism has arrived. An ethno-nationalist, that's a unique ideology, because that's the only way to get ethno-state, basically, if you don't want to go down to cultural exclusion. Because if you're at national supremacy, you got very, very few people. If you're at national supremacy, the only way to get to ethno-state is if you actually have an ethno-nationalist exile or a leader. Republican, nihilist, communist, abolitionist. Gosh, dude. I don't think we have anybody that's a multiculturalist. A land reformer? They like homesteading? This one is a jingoist? Oh. I'm looking for new icons. New icon. Ethno-nationalist. We've got... This one's an anarchist. And he strongly endorses multiculturalism. So this I will invite. This guy I will invite. And I will actually try to make him the leader. Okay, interest group is pressured by the political movement of the agitator. Oh, come on. And I also have to get the trade unions in the... Oh, I have to get the trade unions in the government, and they can't. Crap, dude. Do you think Kobe Bryant was assassinated by the Democrats because he had dirt on Bill Clinton for being a pedo, and then he randomly dies in a helicopter crash? It does definitely seem suspicious. I fear for my own life if I say anything about that. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. So we can't do that. I really wanted to get multiculturalism, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it in this playthrough. Alright, so we did get a little bit of extra authority there. And we're going toward Pump Jacks. Pump Jacks. W. Extra W. They leave... Oh, yes, leave the anti-American link, please. Paper mills. Okay, we're getting lots of money. And then, still can't do anything with the United States. I still can't do anything. I don't know how to get better relations with the United States. Oh, for no multiculturalism, I mean. Gotcha. Well, that was one of the goals of this playthrough, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it. The other goal... So the goals for the... Oh, look at that. Okay, their autonomy is... Their liberty desire is going down. They are losing autonomy over... Or losing liberty desire over time, but it's still slow. For the isolationist communist playthrough, that one's going to be very, very interesting because the goal for that one will be Council Republic, and economic system will probably be cooperative ownership, maybe command economy, probably cooperative. I gotta say, cooperative is probably what you want. Because I don't know how to function without a private sector. I just don't. If you have command economy, only 10% of the private construction. It's crazy work, dude. Disable investment pool except for companies. Oh my gosh, so only companies build and they only get 10% of the construction. So we want to go cooperative ownership, but we also would want to do isolationism. That would just give us ridiculous amounts of authority, right? Because you've got... This one doesn't give you any authority. But single party state would give you 250? That's what we would want to do. Single party state. And then we might want to do like... secret police. That's probably something we'd want to do. Let's get guaranteed liberties. We can change the laws right now. Let's do it. That is one of the things we wanted to do for this playthrough, so. And just everything that's just communist. Just go full on militarized police force, right? Graduated taxation. Collectivized agriculture. Oh my gosh, dude. That's going to be a tough playthrough because I never go communist in this game, but I'm willing to try it. I am certainly willing to try it. Let me do a quick calculation, by the way. What are we up to now? We are up to almost 19 hours. I would say that's pretty good. I'm really liking these really long streams. Oh, we're low on bureaucracy, by the way. Build some more. And we can build it super fast. Watch. 5. Look at that. 3 weeks, dude. Oh my gosh. 3 weeks and all of them are done. I can't believe it, dude. This is so freaking crazy. See, I am not used to this. I'm not used to being able to do stuff so freaking fast. Still wanting to do It Takes Two. Yes, I am definitely wanting to do It Takes Two. So I did talk about this with my editor, and she actually said that for now... Oh, by the way, look at this. So I did talk about this with my editor. She said that she was actually fine with me playing 5 Hearts Under One Roof for right now, and then maybe once I finish Black Mesa, we could do that for the Friday game. And, so I'm okay with that. I like that. Pretty close to the end with Black... Oh, are we really close to the end? I didn't know. I have no idea how far we are. I keep meaning to look up the chapters just to see which chapter is the last one. But I keep forgetting. Can we get foreign investment rights in Scandinavia now? No. If I'm not mistaken, haven't played since mid-2000s. To be honest, I can't even remember what the last chapter I left off on was. So, I don't know. Alright, let's go full... Let's see if we could do more automation. Oh, you know what we want to do? You know what we actually want to freaking do? Is build more universities. 20 universities. Boom. We need to reach that innovation cap, guys. Literacy. Yep, okay, so base value is just 50, always. But then the literacy, it's like 1.5 times what the literacy rate is. So I think the max innovation cap that you can get is like 100 and... No, it's like 200. Yeah, it's 200, I think. Cut through some of the red tape. Reduce the bureaucracy a little bit. Oh my gosh. Brother, dude, man. Oh my gosh, dude. 230,000. Holy crap. Reactionary revolt in Scandinavia. We only want LGBTQIA rights, not LGBTQIA A+++ rights. Gulp. Crazy work. Wow, that's crazy. I'm just so glad it finishes so fast. Matter of security. Alright, lose the bureaucracy if we can get more guaranteed liberties. Okay. Yes, indeed. I am so happy with this. I mean, we are already in debt by almost $1 million. So we definitely cannot maintain that, but I think that if we just let this go, then I think it'll actually be fine, and we will have built 20 universities in such a tiny, tiny period of time that we'll just be able to recover fairly quickly. I mean, already, look at this. The deficit's going down already. 200... Oh my gosh. 2,500. 2,500 per week is going toward interest, which is actually not that much. If you play like this next time, you will easily stay within top 10 rank with any country. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I have to. It's not an option for me anymore. I have to play like this, and I will not settle for anything less. Because now, look, our standard of living is going way up. Our GDP is still going up, right? But we're also gaining the innovation rate, right? Now we're actually at our innovation cap, which means we actually have to get a higher literacy rate before we can even get more innovation. Our education could go... I didn't even realize... Oh my gosh, dude. What is this? Offered a grant foreign investment rights. Greece wants us to invest in them. Now, see, I like that. They got that Greek reactionary revolt, but that's okay. That enriches our private sector, right? Okay, so... Red in Ireland for literacy. Hurts. Oh my gosh. What's the literacy rate here? Can I check? I feel like I should be able to see this. Maybe it's in information. 26%. Can I go over here? Literacy, yes. Seriously, not even that high in Portugal. Oh my gosh, dude, 96% there. 82% there. Yeah, we need to step it up. Alright, now we're gonna have to take care of this freaking debt. Let's raise taxes a little bit, alright? Let's raise taxes a little bit. We got a little too much. We got a little ahead of ourselves. Losing money and not constructing anything is crazy. We have guaranteed liberties. There we go. Alright, let's increase the education. Stamp out monarchism completed. Oh, here we go. Alright. Yeah, we can spend that money. The last monarchists. We must put the past behind us. So, the landowners stop being paternalistic. They stop being scholar gentry. Well, they were not. No junkers, no baronials. And they become elitist. So they don't like council republic. They're okay with corporate state and monarchy, but they really like presidential republic, parliamentary republic, and theocracy. They like landed voting and oligarchy, and they're okay with autocracy. They're sort of neutral on wealth voting and single-party states. Okay, they still like hereditary bureaucrats, which is so freaking crazy to me. Or there's no harm in nostalgia. Or they just still like monarchy? I don't think so. I also would like to get some more authority, please. Just more authority. Human rights? We don't need human rights. Gosh, dude, I don't know how much longer I really want to go with this. Home affairs, we can increase. I mean, I was going to increase colonial affairs, but we can't establish colonies anywhere. Egalitarian, my butt. The outbreak of the silkworm disease in Spain has spread to Portuguese soil. The silk plantations in Bombay. Bombay? Bombay? That's weird. Okay. It's so sad to see Buganda like that, guys. By the way, stream's up to 19.25 hours of watch time. I am very happy with that. Super happy. So I'm actually going to reduce investment in colonial affairs, because we don't even need it anymore. In fact, we can actually go to no colonial affairs now. We can go there because we don't need colonies anymore. We can't colonize anything anyway. Portuguese Congo is working on stuff, but they're very slow. So we didn't get malaria prevention first. What's the tiny green part but on the other side of Portuguese... Beneath Portuguese Congo? That's Portuguese South Africa. That's just part of that. They just got this province for some reason. I don't know why. But that's okay. We embrace it. We just embrace people that shoot at us. Right? Steam Donkey. The border gore. I know, right? What's actually... Oh, yeah. Vulcanization. Machine steel tools. Now, that could be good, because we actually have rubber. Less than 1 day left, huh? Several days have passed? I don't think that means less than 1 day left. Alright, so... Let's do automation. Some more automation. We don't get the steam-powered threshing machines left, but we do have the steam donkey. Awesome. Steam donkey. We really need lead mines. We still don't even have lead mines. That crazy work? Oh, we got covered markets. I didn't even realize that. Switch to that. Switch to electric streetlights. Just continue. Decolonization. They shall have the liberty they seek. Oh, I can grant independence to them? No. Sorry. No. We are not giving you freedom. It's because the admins get all your territory and their respective interests once you press the button. Oh, yeah. I know. Yep. Alright, so what urban center doesn't have electric streetlights? Ah, the Portuguese Niger Delta, Portuguese Guinea, yeah. Those states don't have power plants. Passing no colonial affairs isn't a good idea, by the way. Why? Why is that? I just need to know because... Beira needs government administrations because it will trigger the decolonization events that give you revolts in your colonies. I see. Well, I was trying to say bureaucracy, but I guess you're right. Let's see. What else can I change? What else do we want to change? I mean, the only one we would want to change here is multiculturalism, and we can't. Protected speech, I guess? With 3 massive colonial administrations? Yeah. Chilling. We're just chilling, guys. Freaking chilling. Okay. Gosh, the, Oh, you know what? They're waiting for funding to become available, so I guess the construction sectors are, like, overburdened, where my private sector is, like, running out of money. New neighbors, new grudges. Oh. Just do this. Getting some radicals, but that's okay. Oh, I'm so glad I have 2 days off in a row. Streaming. I'll stream the, oh yes, please, skyscraper site. Yes, please. 100%. I'm doing the isolationist communist China next stream. Alright, 3 weeks and we can do it. You should become a naval power by building a bunch of navy ports with your 419 construction. Gotta head out, meetings tomorrow morning. No problem, Jen. I was actually thinking about calling the stream here. So I think I will. But guys, this has been a very eye-opening stream. Fun stream. Have fun, everyone. Thank you so much, Jen. Have a good night. Guys, very eye-opening stream today. I definitely learned a lot. You just gotta build more construction sectors and not be so afraid to go into debt. Empower the private sector. And the isolationist communist China is gonna be very interesting. But, with very little private sector stuff. But we're gonna try it, regardless. So, I hope you guys have an awesome night. More instrumentals to come, alright? The letter is still gonna come soon. And after that, I got, like, just a couple of songs left. But the album is coming... The Foreigner is coming on February 20th. Unless that changes. But just count on it. But I hope you guys have an awesome night. I will see you next time. And you need to relax.